Hey, what's good, everybody? Let's crank up for a minute, right? How y'all doing tonight? Let me make sure everything looking okay. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Welcome to Flat Power TV. Y'all know how we do it. Shout out to Samaj Barnett, J Analyze. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Flat Earth Underdog, Mr. Lee, Zachariah, Food, Clothing, Shelters. I see is out there. Who we got out here? Elizabeth, Sister Elizabeth, Joey out there. Hey man, I don't even know why I'm still up. So I see some of y'all still up. Cool. Maybe we can get some good debates going. Been a while. I know it's just a little small Thursday night. It ain't nothing major. Just a little small Thursday night show. See if we can get some young Pharaoh fans in the house or get some people out here that want to talk about this globe. It's been a while, so let's do it. Let me go ahead and put this on my Twitter. To all of y'all out there, go ahead, tweet this out there. We're going to get it in for about 2-3 hours to around about midnight, a little bit after that. Good to see y'all, man. Thomas Barker, what's good? Yeah, let me go and tweet this out there, put it on my Facebook and all of that good stuff. That's some good stuff. Yo, let me get this Google Hangouts going. See how we looking. There we go. So we got our Hangouts there for people that want. Listen, if you want to get up here and debate or have a discussion, send your email to me right now. We'll get you right on up here. Yep. Let me open up my email real quick. Yeah, I'm just laid back tonight, man. Y'all can see I ain't that crunk. I'm just cooling it, man. All right, let me sign into my Yahoo. I don't know how I get signed out. Okay, send your email to talk to Bro Sanchez at Yahoo. Not to the Gmail, but Yahoo, people. Shout out to Inquisitive Bunny. What's good, sis? Colleen McLean in the house. Just showing some love. I doubt if we even get any globalists in here. They the hardest people to find when you're looking for them. At least we probably get some of young Pharaoh folks up in here. We'll see what happens, man. If not, then hey, we'll just take the W. Let me put the link out there. I doubt if it worked for you by clicking on it. You're gonna have to email me if you really want to join the panel. So if you want to join, just email me. And other than that, I don't think it's going. So I got Kufu Shabazz. Yeah, that's another way. I forgot. That's another way you could do it, guys. You can just put your email out there in the chat, and I can send an invite that way as well. Whichever way is convenient for you. Email me, and I can get your email that way. Or you can just put your email in the chat and I can send you an invite like I just did Kufu. Hey Kufu, I'm waiting on you, man. I sent you the panel link. Sent you that, so come on up here. The chat looking good. Cool. Shout out to Valley Vale and Flat Earth Truth 87. Shout out to you, bro. Oh, this stuff good. I don't know if it's good for me, but it's good. Mango nectar. Shout out to Beware, uncontrolled substance. No one called nobody out. I'm answering this guy's invitation. Pharaoh did a couple of videos, or he did a post or something saying that he ready to debate all of these flat earthers. Well, hey, I'm ready for it. And not only to young Pharaoh, but to anybody in the Black Conscious community that think our ancestors believe in the globe. Come get that work. Nut and Gab is not a solar system. If our ancestors was here right now, they'll laugh at that solar system. Come on up here, come on, you Black conscious clowns out there with your pseudoscience. Shout out to my brother Columbus, Georgian. Thank you for the $20 super chat donation, bro. Flat motherfucking power. Make sure you wrenched up. Yeah, they don't want that work, man. I stopped doing these kind of shows because I said, man, these cats don't want it. Let me tell y'all something about the Black conscious community. They only want to put Flat Earth in their titles and put Bro Sanchez in their title because they can get the views off the name, but they don't want the chewing that I'm going to put on their ass if I come on the show. Okay? So you will see all of these motherfuckers show up, put my name in the title and say what they want without nobody there. The dude named Black Jesus, the dude named Michael Edwards, the Dagger Squad with they scamming ass. They scamming everybody out of the damn credit. Oh man, they don't want me to expose they ass. Go check out Vortex Media. He exposed them. Shout out to Everything's Love. What's up, sis? Much love to you, girl. Soup Bone, if you want that work, man, won't you go ahead and fuck Soup Bone. I'm gonna block him because he talking about some other shit other than Flat Earth. You know what? Soup Bone got to be some kind of, he's a weirdo. He do stuff, no offense to my sisters out there, but he do stuff I really expect a woman to do first. You know, like I expect a sister to show up who like young Pharaoh and be like, Bro Sanchez, you must want young Pharaoh subs because he got 100,000 subs and you must want his subs. That's soup bone out there, man. I swear that can't be a dude, man. It can't be. I hope it ain't. Cause the stuff come off his mind, I'd be like, damn, that's something a female would have thought of. Like subs and shit. How did you even think about subs when young Pharaoh came out with an open invitation saying, hey, debates are on? He called out all flat earthers. He said to all flat earthers, let's debate. Here I am. I'm answering the call. I'm making it public. I'm making it public that I accept your offer. Let's do it, brother. Young Pharaoh, let's do a respectful discussion, respectful debate. You know, no yelling. And I think it'll be awesome. Do you understand the amount of publicity we can both generate, young Pharaoh? To the person that's thinking it's all about subs, you got to keep in mind, young Pharaoh been on YouTube double the time that I've been on YouTube. And I shouldn't be at over 50,000 subs right now. Do you know how long it took young Pharaoh to get to 100,000 subs? I ain't been on YouTube that long. So they know I'm a threat. Shout out to Ryan Toombs out there, man. He said they don't want it with the Flat Earth Pac. No, they don't want it with the Flat Earth Pac at all. Hey, I might turn up tonight, man. Young Pharaoh. Come on out here right now. I know you looking. Young Pharaoh be watching. Come on out here, bro. Let's meet. Keep it real. You know, we could do the debates. We could do the discussions. I think it could be a good ongoing thing. Young Pharaoh got charisma. I got charisma. He's got a huge following. I got a huge growing following that's growing like wildfire. I think it'll be the best of both worlds. I don't think it'll have to be disrespectful. I think if he be respectful and I be respectful, it'll be one of the most awesome collabs ever, because we can agree to disagree, and then we both know that the government ain't got our best interests in mind. We can challenge each other, steel sharpen steel, and man, look at the power that would generate just to show the unity that we can disagree and have some excellent, enlightening conversations. I would like to talk to young Pharaoh on a respectful note, not no yelling, not no disrespect. Shout out to YP. But if you want the debate, just remember, dude, I'm an old king. Remember, young Pharaoh, this is an old king right here. All right? So if you want the debate, that'll be good. But I'd rather have the discussions, a series of discussions. For one, that'll be more valuable. For number two, that'll go about with less rah-rah and hoorah, and it'll be more informative and have a positive vibe. For number three, we can keep that going longer than just us having a debate, yelling at each other, then never talk again. That's stupid. You powerful, young Pharaoh, I'm powerful. We can build some type of friendship. We can build some type of, you know, just if we don't do nothing but hook up once or twice a month and have flat earth, globe earth discussion. We ain't gotta be yelling and find all that internet gang banging shit. So yes, young Pharaoh, I commend you for reaching out, making yourself available for it, because that take bravery. And I respect you for that. And I accept your offer, young Pharaoh. And hopefully we can not just make it one big yelling debate and then, you know, fuck you, fuck me. No, brother. Young Pharaoh, I want to get to know you, man. I think you're an awesome dude. I think we need to even collab on music. We need to learn to work together as men, despite our disagreements. And I want to be the first to lead by example. Shout out again for everyone out there that sent in your super chat donations. We appreciate it. Shout out to Dave, the Magic Negro Show. A big shout out to my brother Bo Jackson, All Seeing Activity, ATF All Times. Again, if you want to get up here on this panel and do some debating, if you think the earth is a globe or whatever you think, put your doggone email in the chat room. Said Valley Vale said they admit that the earth is the center of the universe, because they can't hide this shit no more. Some of the arguments that we make, and they can't refute them, so they just gotta go and agree with it. When you look up and see the sun and moon out at the same time and you looking up at both of them, you know the earth in the center of the universe. Young Pharaoh, I don't believe you though. I think young Pharaoh bluffing. My panels are always open. I'm always debating this thing and I'm so approachable, unlike him and a lot of these guys. So young Pharaoh, please don't be trolling. I'm so approachable. Email me, let's do it. You said you wanted to beta flat earther. Here I am. I'm ready. I take your offer. Let's do it. The next step is on you now, brother. I'm coming out saying I accept your offer. I don't know what else to do. I accept your offer. I hope this get to him. It should. But to his followers and to anybody else that wants some work tonight, come on up here and get it. Because the earth is flat till you prove me otherwise. See Retro J out there. Now I'm getting a lot of emails. Let me know if y'all have problems joining the panel because I've been sending these things out and ain't nobody coming up. Everybody that's putting your emails out there in the chat, I'm sending these things out. I don't see nobody popping up though. So get down there in the chat room and let me know if there's some kind of problem with the link or something. Let me know what's going on. So I got Madan Kemet out there. Hey, Madan, thanks for joining the show. Shout out to you. Madan, I'm sending you an invite right now, and I know that you're a regular. So come on up, Madan, and test that link out and let me know if it's working because no one that put their junk in the chat has popped up yet, and I'm starting to feel lonely. I'm ready to talk about this earth that we live on. The shape of it, I got my proof, and I'm calling out all global, especially if you're a young Pharaoh fan, because we got young Pharaoh versus the old king, which is me, and we got someone on the panel right now. Let me get this thing right. I got a lot going. All right, there we go. So welcome to the panel, my brother Raymond. What brings you here today? Go ahead and speak your mind to the people.
Oh, chilling. Saw the notification, and I thought it'd be a hot topic tonight, so came to chat in.
Hey, well, you're in the right place. It's definitely going to be a hot topic but when we get some globalists up here that's brave and got some balls. Hey, and I tell you, hey, if you can, Raymond, aim your camera down a little because we only see a talking forehead, and I don't want you to be. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, man. Hey, you're definitely a flat earther, right?
Flat power, baby.
Flat motherfucking power, Raymond. Raymond, I got the first globalist on the panel for you. His name is Madan Kemet. I'm always trying to teach Madan about our beautiful flat earth, Raymond, but we never can get through to him. So I wanted him to, I wanted you to build with him because I'm always building with Madan, and I don't think I can get through to him. Hey, what's up though, Madan? How you doing, Madan?
Hey,
Introduce yourself.
Brother Sanchez, man. Hey, man, I'm loving the Alabama gear, man. You know, it's all roll tide here too, bro.
Roll Tide, man. Roll Tide. Most definitely. I gotta represent the hometown, man. Hey,
I know that's real.
to everybody that's out there, keep those emails coming in the chat. When you put them out there, I'm gonna highlight your name in blue. I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna send an invite, and it's up to you to come join the show. We definitely want you. We got Madan up here. Shout out to him. Hey, we about to get it in, man. So with no further ado, I'm gonna keep my eye on the chat, listening out for those links. Hopefully we can get some competition up here, somebody to help Madan out, because I'm going in today with the facts. So Madan, what you think about young Pharaoh and this flat earth debate that he asking for? Do you think he stand a chance?
Well, I mean, if he I really haven't seen no videos that he went in on it, like as far as like what he's going to bring or nothing like that. But I know he study from what I've seen of young Pharaoh. You know, I know he study different perspectives and different type of science. So um I'm pretty sure he's gonna bring some type of science to support whatever he's gonna bring. You know what I mean? Because I knew he do go into different type of science. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna bring something. What he exactly gonna bring? I don't know, but whatever he's gonna bring, I know he pretty much probably stand firm behind it.
Well, whatever he's gonna bring, I know one thing: it's coming from those aliens above. Because,
Oh man, that's funny, bro.
well, hey, I'm just going by what the brother said. He said that his knowledge comes from little green men, and hey, man. So I'm debating a guy whose knowledge coming from the Anunnaki. And that's going to be interesting because I'm coming with observations and facts, man, against kind of pseudoscience, Madon. So when you say he's got all his knowledge, not really, brother. He's got theology and pseudoscience. He's got scientism. He's a baby Neil deGrasse Tyson. That's what he is.
No, I'm saying like that's why I said as far as like what he's gonna bring, I don't know what he's gonna bring. I don't know if he's gonna bring some NASA information, some information that he got from somewhere else. But I'm just saying, as far as like when the brother go into different segments of videos I've seen of him, he breaking down different things. But as far as the globe and flat Earth, I'm not sure what he's gonna come with. But I want to see what he's gonna bring though. You know what I mean?
When you say he be coming with different things and little stuff what he be studying, this where it's finna get funny. Now I'm gonna use Madon as an opportunity to teach while I continue to send everybody these links who want to join us. I'm still checking the chat, so keep the emails coming. Oh, shout out to ATF, just joined the panel. How you doing, bro?
What up, brother?
What's
I'm good,
good?
bro. How you?
Oh,
Oh man,
I'm
I'm just chilling. My bad.
same here. You good, bro? I know you're a flat earther. Hopefully, we can get some more globalists on the panel besides Madon. One thing I got to give Madon his props because he don't mind coming out debating it, man. And you don't get a lot of globalists doing it. So let me give the man his props. Let me just say, Madon, this is gonna get funny here. Tell me some of the stuff that Pharaoh teach that you can remember. Cause if it ain't memorable, it probably don't matter. Tell me some key things that you got from him real quick. And I'm not shitting on the brother. I just want to know because he do a lot of teaching, but I'm just seeing what kind of content you retaining from him.
Well, me personally, I haven't, to be honest, I haven't sat through it like 5 minutes of none of his videos. You know what I mean? I watch a few minutes of it and see what he's talking about. But a lot of
Oh,
times, you know what I mean? But I've seen him talk, at least a minute or two or three with different information. You know what I mean? But it's information that I've heard from different teachers. But he put his little spin on it. But as far as like what I can remember, um, I don't really remember nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? I be studying different stuff, man. You know what I mean? Like I don't really
damn.
learn from. I don't really learn from them, brother. No disrespect, but
Damn.
I
Hold
heard
up.
listen to
Wait.
stuff that he brought.
You cannot. We're talking about young Pharaoh is a teacher. He has over 100,000 subs. He's a teacher. And you said you really can't remember one thing. Just one. I ain't say two or three. Just one thing that you learned from this teacher. And after you said that, you said no disrespect. I'm sorry. But if I was a teacher and someone said they haven't learned not one thing from me, but they done said into my shit these many times, it'll be hurt. It'll hurt, man. And I'm gonna just tell you, I knew you was gonna say that before you said it because I know the kind of knowledge that's retainable, and the brain and the psyche doesn't retain pseudoscience well because it's not applicable for one, and for one, it's like comic strip material. I read a lot of comic books coming up, but I can't quote you one line. I can quote you some flat facts right now, though. I can quote you 50 of them back to back on how the earth flat because it's something about the brain that retains factual shit and just it tends to weave out the bullshit. You know, I can't tell you a Bugs Bunny quote other than "What's up, Doc," but I can tell you over fucking 50 flat facts, and I ain't been a flat earther that long, cause facts stick to the brain like nothing else. Madon, you probably can give us more flat earth facts than globe facts right now by you being around as long, and I can prove it right
Well, you know,
now.
like I tell everybody, man. I hear all y'all points out, and a lot of stuff y'all say. I go back and look it up. You know, I check it out. You know, what I mean, some of the stuff, like I said, y'all, a lot of stuff y'all make good points on, man. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's just other stuff out there that I've seen from people that support the spear that
Now, now,
make a
now,
little bit
now,
more
now,
sense.
but listen, this is where the boo boo hits the fan. Name some of that stuff, Madon. Name it. I'ma wait. Watch
Far
me.
as what? Far as like how the moon work, the sun, different eclipses, and you know, stuff like that. Hurricanes and the poles, the different
Okay, wait a
hemispheres.
minute. Wait. We know about all of that, but start teaching us right now. Take one point that you learn and prove to us how the earth is a globe based on it instead of just going vague saying, hey, hurricanes, tornadoes. What about it? Teach us. Let's talk tornadoes, for example. You mentioned tornadoes. Take tornadoes and tell us how the earth is a globe using tornadoes. Go ahead.
Well, no, I didn't say tornadoes. I was saying hurricanes.
Okay, go with
Um,
hurricanes. Tell us how.
right. Well, from my studies from hurricanes, what I've seen, you know, they show how they only come from one part of the hemisphere. That's the southern hemisphere. Most all hurricanes start in the southern hemisphere because according to them, what I've seen, the northern hemisphere is spinning in one direction, and the southern hemisphere, the atmosphere, is
Wait,
spinning in another direction, creating those vortexes to create those storms. Because at the equator,
hold on, wait, wait,
you
wait,
know,
wait, wait, wait,
according to
wait,
them, it's
wait,
spinning the
wait,
fastest.
wait,
You know what I'm saying?
wait. Now I ain't cutting you off to mess you up. I'm trying to stay with you. You're losing me. I'm probably a slow learner. I know a lot of people say hurricanes only start in the southern hemisphere. Where's your proof of that? And when we talk about hurricanes, man, some of them man-made, some of them not. Let's talk about Hurricane Harvey. I don't think it started in the southern hemisphere. I know it was man-made. Go in on that and go some more deeper with that because I'm not sure if they only start in the southern hemisphere. But go ahead.
Well, from my research, most all hurricanes start below the equator line, that imaginary line. A lot of them, most of them off the east, the west coast of Africa, and in that position, according to certain satellites and different geologists and stuff like that.
So
You know, so
right
by that,
now, you're basically referring to the Coriolis effect.
right? For well, that's what they want to call it. You know what I mean? But I know a lot of people don't get into wordplay, so you know, I just break it down in
No,
layman's
it ain't
terms.
wordplay. We need to know exactly what you referred to make it easier because right now I hear what you're saying and I know what you're talking about. That's called the Coriolis effect argument. And it simplifies it to, you know, argument point to where we can actually solidify what you're talking about here. So you're arguing the Coriolis effect, an effect whereby a mass moving in a rotating system experience a force acting perpendicular to the direction of motion and to the axis of rotation. And okay, David, okay, we still got emails in the chat. So Madon, you know the Coriolis effect is debunkable because according to the Coriolis effect, sinks in the southern hemisphere spin the opposite way of sinks in the northern hemisphere, and so do the way toilets flush. Well, that's a bunch of baloney. I can go in my kitchen right now and make the water turn in both ways, clockwise. Excuse me. I can make it go clockwise and counterclockwise. I've actually did this as an experience, Madon, and you can do it as well. It's repeatable. So
Well,
you can
yeah,
actually
I don't believe in that. I don't believe in how to about the toilet for how the toilets work because I lived in Pittsburgh and they went the same way as the ones in Alabama. You know what I mean? So I don't get into that one. But as far as like the reason I support the hurricane idea is because I don't see how a hurricane will work on a flat Earth model. You see what I'm saying? I
tell
don't
me
see how you
how.
would get that effect unless you can show me how you can get a hurricane on a flat Earth model. You see what I'm saying?
All right, so you're saying if hurricanes only form below the equator, that would only be possible on a globe, is what you're saying.
Right, because of the equator as well. According to them, the equator is spinning stuff at the equator is rotating the fastest.
Well, you do know that what makes your whole argument void and wrong is that hurricanes don't just form below the equator. That's a lie. So if that's wrong, then your whole argument is flawed. Now you got to reconsider, right?
Well, I haven't seen where they've shown one started anywhere else.
I don't get what you mean. Hurricanes happen all over the earth, man. And I'm gonna tell you the problem that you're making. Um, below the what they call hurricanes in one part of the world is what they call tropical cyclones in another part of the world. So we call tornadoes, but in some parts of the world they don't have a word called tornadoes, so they call them cyclones. And if I was to say to a person, uh, well, tornadoes don't happen in the Middle East, I would be correct. Even though tornadoes happen everywhere, they just don't call them tornadoes there. They call them cyclones. Now, I don't know what they call tornadoes in the Middle East. I'm just using the Middle East for reference. But y'all get what I'm saying. The problem that Madon is making, he think just because they don't call them hurricanes and that they call them tropical cyclones below the equator, that they don't happen. And to me, it's kind of freaking ludicrous to think that it only rains in one spot. Like you can find
Well,
all the events in nature take place on every continent. Matter of fact, when you go to Africa alone, you can go to Africa at any time of year and go around the whole continent and experience the whole 4 seasons because Africa's so dynamic. Some places on Earth have all of the weather patterns. So just to make a long story short, hurricanes happen everywhere, but they're called
right. Well,
by
let me say
different
this.
names.
Well, let me say this. That's a fact. They are called by different names. But when you look at it, these areas where these tsunamis and these um all these other kind of tropical storms happens at are below the equator. You see what I'm saying?
Say that again.
All these areas where these tsunamis and tropical storms and all that where they be happening at, all these areas are located below the
That's
equator, or
that's
what we
not
would
that's
call.
that's that's not true. That's not true, man. It's that's you're making. I don't know. I would like to have a debate with you on flat Earth, globe Earth, but your argument have to be based in truth. Like if a globalist come up here and say, okay, well, okay, we are something is pulling us to the earth. I give them that. They basing their argument in truth. Now, if they start saying what that is gravity, now we can debate that. Both of us agree that some sticking us to the earth, but he's saying it's gravity. I'm saying it's density. That's a healthy, good debate. But we can't even get this first agreement going, Madon, to where we can even get to the debate thing because you is making a claim that's brother, you got to understand that what you're saying is ridiculous. You
Well, I
can't
mean, if
you
you look
can't
at the map,
honestly
right?
believe that hurricanes happen in one place on earth, brother.
No,
Only
I'm not saying in one place. I'm saying even on the coast, the southern coast of China, where all these tsunamis and all these other things happen at, all these areas are considered below the equator. You see what I'm saying?
no, I don't see what you're saying.
like if you look at the map, right, where all like tsunamis and stuff happen at, all these areas are considered below what we would call the equator line. You know what I mean?
That doesn't prove it. This doesn't prove anything. I mean, we have tsunamis as well. We just don't call them that, brother. I don't
That's
get your
true.
arguments, man.
I'm not arguing that. I'm saying that like, all right, we know most tsunamis happen like over by
How does that?
Japan
How
and
does that?
China
How does that prove the globe?
because it proves that all hurricanes and all these big storms happen below the what we call the equator line
It proves that, but how does it prove the globe?
because it proves that one atmosphere the is spinning one direction and
No,
the
it,
other
no, it, no,
atmosphere
it
in the
doesn't,
other
because the
direction.
same events that you naming happens everywhere. That's what I keep telling you. We don't
Okay.
fucking say tsunamis happen in America. This what they're calling tsunamis, man. That's an event that happens everywhere, but it's just what they calling it in their land. And you're right. In Asia, there are some tropical storms that happen on scales that don't happen in other parts, and that's because how the oceans flow and all of that. But that has nothing to do with globe or flat Earth. I can tell you this: on a globe Earth, it would be the way that you're saying that. Hey, hurricanes spin this way on one side and they spin this way on the other side. But that's so stupid because we see hurricanes spin how they want to spin no matter where they at. So for people who was making that argument to prove a globe, they left without an argument now. And for people who still trying to hold on to that argument like you, it's not an argument. So if you want to make another argument, I'll give you an escape route, because right now you're doing a horrible job for the globe because you're not even making a initial argument that's based in truth. You can't use monsoons and tsunamis. Just like if you live in Tornado Alley, there's a part of the United States called Tornado Alley, and this place have more tornadoes than anywhere else in America. That doesn't prove that the earth is a globe or that it's flat. It proves that that's Tornado Alley. And they have a fucking lot of tornadoes in Oklahoma and the tornado area. Like they got a lot of swamps in New Orleans, and goddamn it, there's a lot of tornadoes in Alabama too. But it doesn't prove that the earth is flat. It doesn't prove that it's a globe. It proves that, hey, in Asia, they have monsoons. That's what it proves. So make a argument, Madon, that actually proves curvature, brother. I'm gonna mute my mic because I have a panel here, and also to people in the chat room that want to join, put your email out there, and I'll send you an invite. Flat Power.
Well, the thing about it, it's like this, man. As far as like, when I say, the globe, man, it's just like, the different, celestial events, man, and stuff like that, that prove it. As far as, especially like things like, light towers and stuff like that, they had to have these, whatchamacallit, to be able to, see where they're going. That's why they built lighthouses, man. Lighthouses was built because of the curvature of the earth. You know
Don't
what I
you
mean?
know
Some people
that?
don't agree with
How?
that,
Don't you know that
but
lighthouses would not work because you wouldn't be able to see the lighthouse? It'll be hidden by the curvature of the earth, Madon.
Exactly.
that's why they built it on a certain level. You see what I'm saying?
No, they
When you
don't.
see a
No,
light
they
tower,
don't. No, they don't. No,
No,
they
they
don't.
don't.
well, show me one that ain't built on a high ground.
Brother, there are lighthouses built in so many ways that is pitiful. On mountains, below valleys, above the sites, below this. Brother, they got the world is a big place. They actually had a show on TV where they was doing a countdown on the world's most beautiful lighthouses. And you'll be surprised the many different places lighthouses sit, and they operate just fine and dandy, man. They ain't gotta bend over no curve to see the light shine or nothing like that. You can see this lighthouse from miles away, and you shouldn't be able to see it from miles away. And if you want to still make the lighthouse argument, we can talk about periscopes. They come from just off the surface of the water, and they can see they picking up ships that's farther than the damn lighthouse. They picking up ships 100 miles down, and they just off the surface of the water, man. They ain't having to look over a curve of ball water. Madon, I want to hear your argument, brother.
Well, the thing about it, you got to calculate how much of that ship can they see from those submarines. Can they see the whole ship, or do they see a portion of it?
What do you say? Say that again now. My bad, I was muted. Repeat yourself again, man.
No, I was asking from these submarines, how much of the ship do they see? Do they see 100% of it,
They
or do
see
they see
100% of it. They see 100% of it.
from what distance? I mean, you know what I mean?
Okay, put it like this: quadruple the distance that they supposed to be able to see if they was on the globe. When you say from what distance, they shouldn't be able to see it that distance. All right, according to spherical geometry, every, let's say, 6 to 8 miles, we should be able to detect curvature. So a periscope shouldn't be able to pick up no part of a goddamn ship past 50 to 100 miles, and they picking them up beyond that. So there's no argument right there that you can prove curvature. I would like to hear how. I would like to hear you say, damn, that you right. If that's true, brother, then you know it's something. But I would like to hear what you got to say.
Well, I haven't really did any research on as far as the submarine thing, so I had to look more into that and see how far they see it and what they seeing. So I had to
Okay,
come back
so
on that
let
one.
me ask you something with that being said. You haven't done much research on the periscopes and everything on how the periscopes operate and all of that, right?
That's correct.
So I agree with you then. Okay, then that's honest. So you don't want to speak on it. But in the same breath, I want to know how much research have you done on NASA's equipment, the type of cameras they're using, the technology in their space centers, the green screens, and all of the devices that they're using to create space. How much research have you done in that area? Because I'm gonna start asking you
I
questions.
did I did a lot of research in that area, man.
Okay,
Not only theirs, but I also did with China as well to see what
okay, well
cameras they was using.
let's talk about NASA.
Bro,
Let's talk. Okay, somebody else wanted to say something. I've been going for a
bro
minute,
Sanchez.
but I'm gonna let somebody else talk.
Oh, can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. You see this lighthouse on my screen?
Yeah, we can see it.
All right. That's not built on the elevated place, and that's in California. So
You
that's the
see?
bump right there, right?
There you go. That's it. You know, and that's exactly what I was telling the brother.
You said it's built on an elevated place.
It's not built on an
It's
elevated place.
not.
So now his next argument is, you know, and that's the thing. He said he haven't done a lot of research with the periscope to really go into that argument because it really debunks the globe. But let me ask you something. Have you done research on lighthouses, how they built, how ships pick up on them, how far out they able to see them, and all of that good stuff?
Yeah, I've seen different videos with people proving the globe. That's why I got that concept from them showing
Okay,
lighthouses and
well,
how they
see,
work with the
right,
curvature.
right there was your problem. If you're a globalist and you want to look into flat Earth, you don't go and watch videos of globalists debunking flat Earth. You won't learn nothing. You got to go and watch flat Earth videos for yourself, Madon, and hear the flat Earth arguments from yourself, as opposed to hearing them through some globalist saying, "Hey, we debunking flat Earth." So that was your problem right there. You didn't go and
No,
do the work
it wasn't
yourself.
a globe versus flat Earth. It was just it just was videos with people explaining how why lighthouses was built.
Okay, but you just said that the people was looking at the lighthouses proving the globe with them a minute ago. You know what? I'm gonna
Now,
mute my.
in the video, they were
Hey,
showing
brother,
why they built the lighthouses.
you don't have to explain, brother. We get you, man. You still haven't proved curvature. I don't even. I'm looking for a real globalist to debate because Madon ain't no competition, man. But listen, shout out to my brother Madon and to everybody else on the panel, man. Listen, if y'all want to build about anything, go ahead. You can build about anything. And to people that want to join, put your email in the chat right now. I'm gonna be looking in the chat room. Y'all go ahead.
I thought somebody was gonna say something.
I was just going to say the same thing. But Madonna, brother, that was one example of a lighthouse, right? That's not built on a elevated place. Hold on, let me switch my camera around. There's another one right here, brother. So you don't think that it's a fluke. You know what I'm saying? That's built on.
No, that is built on elevated place. Look at the base of it.
That's right by the water, brother. Don't you see that?
All right, look how much off the water it is. How much off the water is it built though? I mean, that is built off a foundation. Look at it. It has to be.
You said a foundation. That's not the same argument that you just said.
Yes, it is. It's elevated, brother.
On a elevated place. That is elevated.
That's considered elevated place, man. Because
Madonna,
bruh, it's built on an elevated. How else is it standing on water then? How else is it standing on water? I'm just asking a question, man. Come on, we just read.
You said from a high elevation. Yeah, exactly.
Bruh, look at the top of the lighthouse, man. Come on, look at the top of it. Look how high that is. How many feet high is that?
So what does that have to do with it being based on a mountain, what you said before, brother?
No, bro, I was just saying a lot of times they built on high elevated areas. If not, they built a certain height. But at the end of the day, if you look at it, that's still built on what we would consider an elevated platform.
No, that's not the same thing, Madonna. Now you're trying to play word games.
It's not word game. We're looking at the structure of the building. I mean, look at it. Look at the structure. What is it built off of? Why does it have a base? Why up under the base is there concrete? I mean, come on, think about it.
Hey man, I'm gonna yield the floor, man, because that don't make no sense to me, brother.
Nah, man, it make all the sense.
Nah, it makes no sense. That's nonsense.
No, brother, all right. I mean, that's your opinion. That's fine, man. You know, I respect that.
You're definitely right. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. And as far as what you were saying is every lighthouse is built on an elevated place.
Hey, we looking for globalists to join these debates right now. Come one, come all. If you win a flat earth, globe earth debate, then I'll give you a cash prize. That's how desperate it is now. We looking for people to debate. And because I see a lot of shots being taken against flat earth, but when we open up the panels, crickets. So young Pharaoh, and to you and all your followers, to Dagger Squad, all of these black conscious little hotep groups, come on. I'm going to be cranking it up. Come on up here. Let's talk about it respectfully. I'm going to make my arguments. Listen to yours. So we're going to let y'all go back to the panel debate that they having right now. And I hope y'all enjoy the show, Flat Motherfucking Power.
All right. Tell me this. Wait a minute. 1 second. Hold up, brother. Let's build. We building. Hey, man. I'm not going. Hey, but check it out, right? All right. Like Brother Sanchez said, if you could be in a submarine, right, and use this, I forgot the name of the scope he said, but when you use that and you can see these ships, a periscope, and you can see a ship from all these long distance, you should be able to have a lighthouse that's 3 feet and be able to see it the same way.
True, brother.
But yes, true. It is. Why not? How come? You have to apply the same science to that if you're going to use that.
No, because no. First of all, a periscope is the. Hold on. Can I talk now?
My mic muted.
A periscope is to see other ships. A lighthouse is so that ships don't hit the shore, brother. It's two different things.
Well, if that's the case, it could be 4 feet tall, and they can see the damn.
That's not the case, bro.
Okay. Hey, bro, you gotta look at it, man. If you get see
hold on, wait, stop, Madonna. After you make your argument, mute your mic and let people respond. Because you're not right because you keep laggering on afterward making a fool out of yourself. Now mute your mic for me for a minute, And I'm going to tell you why you're making a fool out of yourself, my brother. And I want you to do better. It's 2018, madame. We got to upgrade you now. Your arguments are not only lame and hold no weight, but you try to give them that extra little ketchup and mustard by lingering on with little jokes and stuff. It's 2018. Flat Earth ain't bullshit. Either you're going to make an argument that holds some weight or we're going to embarrass you up here. And let me do that now because the argument you made was stupoistrous. And I'm making up my own words because stupid just ain't good enough. That was stupoistrous. Now, madame, let me tell you why that was stupoistrous and it masters the art of stupism. Because, madame, you telling me that if the earth was flat, then the lighthouse can only be 4 feet and we can see it. Yes or no? That's your argument?
No, that's not my argument.
All right, well, make your argument. Go in on it now. Make it good before I cut you. Before I cut you up now.
This is my argument right here, right? All right, if we can have if they can use a submarine and have a periscope, right, and they can see these ships from all this long distance, the light, you can have a light, you should be able to do the same thing on a ship. You know what I mean? You up higher, so the lighthouse shouldn't be, have to be 4 foot tall. You see what I'm saying? That's my argument.
Listen.
So if you can see this far from a periscope.
Hold on, wait a minute.
All right.
Not only can you see this far from a periscope, you also can see this far from a ship. And while what you're saying masters the art of stupism, because a periscope has a magnifying lens on it. But a person that's standing on the deck of a damn ship, they ain't got no binoculars or no magnifying lens. They looking at the lighthouse. It's called a lighthouse because they just want to see a little light flickering. That's the point of it. They ain't got to zoom in like the periscope, brother. The fact that the periscope can zoom in hundreds of miles and pick up the whole ship disproves the globe. And the fact that I can see that flickering light from hundreds of miles or, from 50 miles even disproves the globe because I shouldn't be seeing a flickering light. I should be seeing a ball of water. It should be hidden behind curvature. I shouldn't be seeing that lighthouse flicker from that far back. Both of them disprove the globe, madame. So stop being stupoistrous. Listen and learn in 2018 and stop mastering the goddamn art of stupism. Now, go with your next argument because this lighthouse thing making you look bad with the globe, and that is just stupoistrous, man. So come on.
Man. What I said, that's a nice word. That's a nice word. I like that, man. I like that. I do the same thing. I like to create words on the go. But like, but like I was saying though, brother, if we could see this far out from these ships, and 50 miles, you should be able to see a 4-foot lighthouse on a boat. But I'm pretty sure that's not the case. But you have to, the lighthouse has to be a certain height. That's why they built a certain height. That's my argument. Why a lighthouse is built a certain height, and if they only need the light so they won't hit the shore, why can't the lighthouse be 5 foot tall?
So
That's dumb.
why can't the lighthouse be 5 foot tall and the hold up, madame, see when stuff just that's stupid, you gotta repeat it for me one more time. And I'm just having fun, man. I know you don't take this to the heart. Much love.
No, not at all, bro. No, not at all, brother Sanchez. Hey, man, you all love with me, bro. But no, man. My thing is, why a lighthouse is built a certain height. If they're able to see this far from these ships and stuff, they shouldn't have to be that tall. But my
so listen. Check this out. Wait. Stop. The lighthouse actually have to be a certain height, madame, and I'm gonna tell you why. If the lighthouse is shorter than the ship, think about it. Can I see think about this, madame? The lighthouse, if you saying the lighthouse can only be 4 feet, Then it can only be 1 feet. Then it can only be 10 inches. You can keep shrinking it. But we can't see a fucking ant bed from that far back. You see why you can't keep shrinking the lighthouse? They make them that way for a reason. It don't change the fact that the earth is flat based on how we use them. You can shrink it and the ship will still probably be able to see it if they got good eyesight. But now it's just a matter of how good your damn eyes is. But the lighthouse wasn't designed to be small. It was designed to be big and bright, and so it can be seen to prevent any collisions. So if they make the damn lighthouse shorter than the ship, then the ship gonna be up this high and the lighthouse gonna be down this low, and the ship ain't gonna be able to see the lighthouse. They at least gotta make the lighthouse the same height as the fucking ship, because if the window of the ship is up here where they looking out at, it got to be at least taller than the damn the bed, the dock of the ship. Because if I'm standing up on the dock of the ship, I ain't gonna be trying to look down at the damn lighthouse. At least make it my height, and that's the whole point of the lighthouse. So even if they made the lighthouse small and small and small, where the man had to look down to find it, he'll still find it. It just will be more difficult. But he still won't have to look over a damn ball of water to find it. And that's my argument. No ball of water, no globe.
Well, my argument is that's why they have to be that height, because if all the water was flat straight across, the lighthouse could be 6 foot tall, and they should be able to look straight across.
Listen, brother, you're missing. Stop. You're missing a point. You're missing a point, Madon. You're not listening to me, man. I told you it's 2018. I don't know if I'm gonna allow you on too many more if you don't step your game up, man. It's like trying to catch you up to debate-worthy status. You've been around us for years, and you didn't hear nothing I just said. You still came back and made the same argument about the fucking height of the damn lighthouse like an idiot, brother. I don't mean to do it, but damn it, Madon, I wish you had just... So check this out. Check this out, man. Listen. The fact that we can see the whole lighthouse from the ground up disproves the globe, Madon. What part of that don't you understand? Go ahead, my brother, whoever that was trying to cut in. Maybe you can get through to him.
No, I was just gonna say, if the water is flat and the boat is up that high, it should be able to look down and still see it.
And it can. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you that.
Not if it's 5 foot tall.
Brother, I'm telling you, if the damn lighthouse was 2 foot tall, they can see it. Just because, listen, it's not out of view. I might not see it, but if I put some binoculars on or get something that can zoom in like that periscope, I can see it. Just because you shrinking shit and you making me not being able to see it, don't mean that you hiding it with a ball of water, Madon. You making yourself look like a damn fool today, and I ain't even playing right now. Now, a minute ago, I was joking, and I was saying, Madon, okay, it's fun and games. But right now, from my heart, I'm telling you, it's 2018. You really making yourself look like a damn fool right now. Because all you doing is saying, okay, you can see the lighthouse, well, shrink it a little bit. Now you can't. Well, you ain't hiding it with a ball of water. You just shrinking it. Hell, if I can see the lighthouse and you keep shrinking a motherfucker to hide it from me, you ain't proving the globe. You just playing games on my panel. I know I can't see the lighthouse if you keep shrinking the motherfucker. But you ain't proving that the water balled up hiding it, brother. That's the point we're making. Please stop embarrassing yourself, Madon.
Well, let me say this, Brother Sanchez. Like I said, the people who started building lighthouses, this is their information. They said they had to build lighthouses to account for the curvature of the earth. This is their information. So
show it to me. You're a lie. You're a lie.
That's where I got it from.
Listen, pull it up. Show me where to put it up. Put the link in the chat. Any globe head in the chat, anybody on the panel, even a flat earther, help him find it. I'm telling him right now that's a bold-faced lie that he made to get out. He made a bold-faced lie to get his back off the wall. That's a lie. Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you why it's a lie. How the hell they gotta account for curvature to build a lighthouse that ain't even nothing but about a couple of miles at its base, all right? When it's fucking bridges that stretch on over 100 miles, and these people said they ain't have to account for no damn curvature. Somebody lying. You got two different damn building groups, two different architects, two different projects. One is a bridge that go over 100 miles, and the people said, we ain't have to account for no damn curvature. We didn't have to build the stilts of the bridge shorter than the damn stilts at the front of the bridge because the earth curving. Think about it. So how the fuck do they need to do it for a lighthouse, Madon? It's 2018. I said I was gonna chill on profanity. Hey, what the hell? You get what you get. Flat motherfucking power. Let's go, Madon.
Hey, man, hey. But like I said, man, that's their information. That's where I got it from. But I don't want to hog out the panel. A lot of these brothers may want to speak something, man. But you know what I mean. But like I said,
I
we can
like
pull it
how
up.
he
We
be
can pull it
running,
up. But that's
but yeah,
no, I'm
okay.
not running. I'm just saying what it is, man. That's where I got it from.
Hey,
That's why they
that
say they
that
create to
that
create
that
lighthouse.
shit that shit was funny right there. I ain't gonna lie, man. Shout out to Madon, boy. You always what you got, Madon. On every airplane, the pilot got an ejection button. If that plane go to crashing, he can press that button and blast his ass up out of there. And that's what you be doing, Madon. You be
Hey,
hitting that
man, hey, listen
ejection
here,
button.
brother. Oh man. Hey, nah, man, but I just be calling it how I seen it, man. That's the information I retrieved, and
So
like that girl said, that's my
So,
story, and I'm
so
sticking
I,
to
I
it.
got a question for you, Madon. Are you? Oh no, I don't have a question. I'm gonna hold that question. I got a panelist that want to speak at this time. I'm gonna mute my mic. Y'all go ahead on the panel.
Can you hear me? Yeah, I was just gonna say, like with the, how he was saying the lighthouses can be like 4 feet. I think they also have to accommodate for like, if the water rising, you know what I mean? Like if it was a huge ass flood or something, or for some reason the oceans rose to a certain level, you know what I mean? Those lighthouses have to be high as hell anyway. You know what I mean? They can't smother the light on the top. You know what I mean? Like the water can't. But and it's just got to be. It's got to be tall. It can't be a low lighthouse, and no matter if it's flat or what, it still needs to be high as hell.
Well, I understand your point, brother. I understand your point, but
You agree with? You agree with?
well, I'm pretty sure they had to think about that as well. But like I said, man, from the research I've studied, what they said is they had to account for the curvature of the Earth. That's why the lighthouses was built. You know what I mean? Hey, to stay information. Hey, what can I say?
Could you imagine sailing up a curve going over water? Like, could you imagine a boat doing it?
Yeah, I
I
can
can't
see that.
imagine it. I can't see that. It look like some cartoon stuff.
Well, let me ask you this then, brother. So you believe in a flat Earth, right? So
You already know.
where does the sky end on a flat Earth? So
I mean,
if the
that's
ice
a good
wall is
question.
keeping everything in, and it's the end of
Mm-hmm.
it, where does the sky end on it? Does the sky go past it? Is it overlapping it? Is it like a shed or something? I'm just trying to get a picture of it.
Yeah, I think
Your
I
model.
believe it kind of overlap it. I believe it overlap it a little bit.
So it forms into a dome or a snowball castle, something to that effect.
Possible, possibly.
So when they get to the wall where this enclosure is at, so you mean is it
Mhm.
invisible? Can you see it? Can you touch it? Is it made of some type of material?
Hey man, that's the secret. That's the secret that they ain't letting us know, man. I mean, from my
Now you
my
sound like
perspective,
you
man.
created you a portal, man, and just like That's just always trying to make a way out, brother. You sound like you
Nah,
tiptoeing through the
I
Madon,
tulips
believe.
on me.
hey Madon, I don't get what you asking or what's your.
Now I was asking right, all right, since the ice ring encloses the flat Earth, I wanted to know
Okay,
where does the sky end at?
so let me ask you. Let me tell you something. Where does the sky end at? The sky don't have an ending. The sky is a blanket, a plane that, far as we know, go on and on and on. Who's to say that it have an ending? It would have an ending on a globe because the sky would end where space began. Once you leave out of the ball, but on an extended plane, it wouldn't have an end. It's just be a big infinite plane of sky above your head that go on and on and on. So, does that answer your question?
Well, I mean, I you know that's I'm trying to
Can
imagine
you
that, man.
picture it?
I'm trying to picture that, but that's kind of hard to
You can't
picture.
picture it.
You see
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
But
yeah. Well, listen. Think
You can
about.
imagine.
Okay, go ahead, underdog.
Oh no, I was just asking, could he imagine? Can he like comprehend what you're saying and
Mm-hmm.
I
paint this
comprehended to
picture
the
in his
fullest.
mind?
He said it's the an infinite plane, basically, and I understood it to the fullest. But what I'm saying is, I'm trying to see how you got this ice wall, right? So the sky is just
Right.
on all sides of the ice wall. The sky is just extending
Well,
till
listen.
you can't see it no
Well,
more.
well, well, I don't get
Basically,
where you're making the connection with the ice wall and the sky at. The ice wall is.
because
Hold up. Wait a minute. The
all
ice
right,
wall is the ice wall. The sky is the sky. They're not connected. They're not a. I mean, the ice wall is a feature upon the earth like Mount Everest, like goddamn the Amazon River. What that got to do with the sky, though? Go ahead, tell us how.
because all the flat Earth models I've seen, the sky is considered an enclosure. Like when you use Nut and Geb, it's an enclosure. So I want to see what does this sky? Does it does it connect at the ice wall, or does it go to an infinite plane? You see what I'm saying?
See,
Hey,
let me answer him if you will, because I get what he's
oh
saying.
wait,
Um, the problem you making is you're thinking of a solid barrier, Madon, and when you look at Nut, where she end at doesn't mean that the sky ends there. It means that our particular Taurus field ends there, but the sky goes on. Now, when you get out of Nut, there's another firmament dome that's bent over on top of Nut, and that one there houses Venus and Mars, and there's another one beyond that one that houses the other wandering stars, Jupiter, Neptune, etc. So all of the stars you see in the sky are separated by different what NASA calls Van Allen belts. Okay, these Van Allen belts is Nut, brother. This Van Allen belt, that's Nut. Okay, that belt is a god called El, who I keep teaching y'all about with the Rupus Nigra ripple effect. This Saturn deity, that's who replaced the mother. But you can see the word L in the word belt because this the ring of Saturn. That this ice wall you talking about is the first ring that creates the first barrier, well, the second barrier, because the first one is inward toward Eden. But this would be the second barrier. This what makes up our. We're in a ring world, what they call a ecosystem. It's an ecosystem. And I go into this in a ripple effect. This reality ain't physical. We perceive it as physical, but that's a whole nother story. To talk about this ice wall, man, that's where you're getting it wrong, Madon. All right, Nut don't mean the sky falling to the ground right there. It means our Taurus field ends there. And we don't know what that look like. What's that like? I couldn't tell you right now if I go to that edge right there where Nut hands and feet are, what I will see. I just know from studying the stuff that it doesn't mean the sky is that the end of the earth is there, because there's other maps where the ancients clearly had lands beyond that. So the sky goes on. It just means the end of our little wandering star system, our sun and moon, and the planets that's invisible close to us in our area. But beyond that is another sun and moon for a whole nother world or whirl, because these are rings. But you know, if you ever saw a flat Earth ring map, you know what I'm saying. We can get deep into this, but Madon, that's what I think. I think that you was getting it confused there.
Well, I was just going off where underdog or under I can't see the rest of his name, but he was saying that it kind of bend downward. So, that's why I asked that. On his model, is the sky infinite plane? So he said that the sky bend down and kind of touches the wall. You see what I'm saying? So
Well,
my next question I was gonna ask the brother, or you can answer it too, brother
Well,
Sanchez.
well, when he said
Like
the sky bends down, it's not that
yeah.
the sky is actually bending down. It's that your eyes is bending it down. Your eyes bend everything down to a point into a triangle where it converges on a horizon. When you go outside and look out at the horizon, Madon, and you look all the way down where the sky meets the ground and there's a line, that doesn't mean that the sky is touching the ground. If you walk down there, it'll keep on going out. And it'll always look like the sky and the ground touching when you look out there. But if you keep walking toward it, you'll see that the sky ain't touching the ground. That this is the way your eyes converges things into a point on a horizon. And it makes it look like the sky is touching the ground. That's what Nut represent, how we see, because Nut is a dome or arch shape, and that's what your eyes are, domes, and they bend everything into a point like a railroad track when you look down at a railroad track. So when our ancestors was thinking about our particular area of the sky, the part where our sky end just mean out of our sight, and they mapped out the whole sky, night sky, to my understanding. So where our sight in, there were barriers. There were barriers that separate like certain parts of our night sky with other worlds. For example, we have a sun and moon, but there's another sun and moon beyond ours with more where, and for example, Venus and Mars could be the sun and moon for a whole nother world. And what we're calling planets are actually the sun and moons of entire different ecosystems. And I always tell you to check out Martin Kenny video, man, the Cosmic Egg. He go into how flat earthers look at this cosmos, Madon. I think you ought to check that out. You ought to look at some of this stuff, brother. I'm gonna have to get up out of here, man, because um I'm at an hour mark. I ain't gonna go too long. I don't got nobody coming out from the Black conscious community. I don't got nobody coming out to get this work besides Madon. So I gotta give Madon a trophy anyway, just for holding it down dolo. But I'm gonna crank it back up tomorrow. I'm gonna be having them going because I want that work. Pharaoh said he wanted to debate globe and flat earth. I'm back. Let's do it. Let's debate it.
He ain't gonna do it.
Nah, he ain't even gonna do it.
He got his ego, man, and then you like, man, you gonna destroy him, man. He gonna be like powerless, bro.
I don't
You
think
gonna
he.
take the power. You gonna take his power away from him.
Yeah, I don't think he. I don't even think he'd join. I don't think he would do it, man. Because first of all, I watch. Oh, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like I watch a lot of Young Pharaoh's videos, and I follow him on YouTube and Facebook and stuff. But stuff that he's confident about, you know what I mean? He'll go in on it like hard. He'll make all kinds of videos about it. And if he finds out anybody is going against something that he believes in, he'll call them out in videos and stuff like that. But I've only seen him, like I said, I watch a lot of Young Pharaoh videos. I've only seen him like briefly discuss flat Earth, like a little bit. Like I've never seen a video of him going all the way in on it. So I truly don't think he's educated enough to even try to
He
come and
not.
step to Bro Sanchez or somebody like that. That's why I think he's like dodging the debates and stuff like that, or dodging the challenges. But I would be surprised,
That's
man,
why.
if he tried to, you know what I mean, if he did try to debate you. But I don't think he educated enough on that. I think he's like spending a lot of his time like trying to educate himself on Egypt, and he's got this belief that the black woman is God. I think he's like spending a lot of time educating himself on that. But I don't think he really wanted with this flat Earth right now. I don't think he's ready for it.
I debate
I
him on
hope he.
any debate.
I hope he do. I hope he. I hope he take it. And you know what I'm saying. I hope y'all do that. But he gonna come just like Kansu did, man. You see how Kansu tried to come with your how you was gonna teach. You know, like they don't know. They ain't been. They don't take the time to look into what flat Earth is has made and all that, man. They ain't studied this stuff, man. So they gonna the way he gonna come is like he gonna try to tell you, well, this brother believed that. We don't need you to tell us what he believe. You know what I'm saying? They don't play the game right.
Facts, facts.
And you know something, man? It's just simple stuff. Like, think about it, Madon. Just a simple level. You ever used the level, Madon? Like a simple picture level with the little bubble in it that you gotta
No
keep in the
doubt.
middle. Like, think about it, Madon. How the fuck would a level work on a globe? It'll only work at the top. Think of holding a level on the side of the globe. Now, you walking on the side of the globe. How would a level work on a globe? It'll only work at the top. Think about what I'm telling you, brother. You see what I'm saying now? Tell me you
Well,
feel me.
for me, I would have to get a level that big and try it. You know what I'm
So hold
saying?
up. So you telling me, hold up. You telling me size, hold up, wait, stop. It's nothing funny here. You telling me size will change the result size?
Well, the thing of it is, I don't think that would be applicable. You know what I mean?
Why? If we're on a
Well,
globe and I got a level, and if you telling me it's someone up under me with a level, on top of me with a level, and people walking around sticking out the side of the globe with levels, and every one level is leveled, I just don't get how that works on a globe. This ain't rocket science. Like I said, my son will come tell you, yeah, some ain't right about that, and give me a good reason on why. So you as a
well,
globalist, give me a good reason, yeah, why?
well. The thing of it, how I see it is, even on what we would call flat, we noticed that they still have to level it out to even find a level.
No,
Because
no,
you can never
no,
find a level.
no,
You can never put a
no,
level.
no.
You can never put
Stop.
a level on water. If you put a
Stop,
level on
Madon,
water and try
Madon.
to
You
get
acting
balance, you
like
won't get it.
you acting like some of these cats from the Black conscious community who in these Masonic organizations and shit. Now, like I asked you something real simple, Madon, and you just went flat on me and told me how even on a flat Earth you gotta level it out. Every fucking body on the panel know how to use a level, man. Don't you fucking try to teach us how to use a level. I hang pictures all the time. Don't insult us like that. We know how the hell a level work. That's why we questioning you about it. We telling you we know how to fuck a level work, and it don't work. It won't work on a globe. Now we want you as a globalist to explain to us how will it work on a globe, Madon? Don't fucking go and start talking a bunch of nonsense like you just said. Shout out
No,
to, go
what I'm
ahead.
saying, brother, is this. Um, the question I'm trying to ask is, can you put a level on any body of water and get the bubble to stay in the middle?
Let me give a
So what
shout
I'm
out.
saying,
Let
you
me
can't.
give a shout out to Ann. She said, when you look out planes windows, what do you see? Miles of flat earth. Exactly. Exactly. Shout out to the sister Ann. And Madon, once again, you disappointed me. You give me an answer that's just don't hit the mark, my brother. You're missing the point. The point is Polaris. Okay? Let me tell you something, man. Uh, brother,
But why do we see Polaris?
listen. I can't let you off the hook, Madon, because I'm asking you simple stuff about a level, man. And everybody on the panel know how a level work, but done. But
Right,
what?
but my question is, can anybody on the panel put a level on any lake, any body of water that's out here, and get an accurate reading?
Let me give
Show
a
us the
shout out
page.
to Retro J. Had to send you a high five for that point. Man, let me give you a high five back. Flat power, my brother. Thanks you for that donation. But Don, I know you can't answer the question, that's why you're dancing. Okay, if we're on a globe, people at the bottom upside down, people at the top standing upright, people walking around sideways, and everyone got a level and they're able to level it out and get that bubble in the middle, debunks the globe. A level is called a level because if you level it out, it's because think about it. If I'm holding a level in my hand right now, and then someone just start turning me upside down in different ways, it'll move. You can't say it's because the earth's so big that the level, just don't read it right. It just worked right for everybody because the fucking earth big as hell. I mean, I'm gonna let some other people talk too with you, Madon.
No, thank you.
No doubt. What you say, underdog?
He said no
I
thank
ain't
you.
saying, man.
But now, underdog, your flat Earth model, man, you're gonna have to throw it in the trash, brother, because it don't make no sense, man. But now, the second question I wanted to ask you, underdog, was this, right? So you believe it's an ice wall going around the whole
Wait a minute, wait,
circumference,
wait,
right?
Madon. We got somebody in the chat room by the name of Clue Shice. Don't block him. Clue Shice, answer me right now. Are you ready to come up here and prove the globe? Oh, come on, y'all. Because this person, Clue Shice, is just what I opened the show up for. I set this up just for people like him to come up here and prove the globe. If if
Somebody
it
like
so do me a favor, unblock him, right? And give him about 2 minutes to put his email in the chat and come up here. And if he don't, we're gonna block him for good. We ain't giving the government agents no motherfucking shine here. If you ain't gonna come up here on a panel and debate this thing like a man, I ain't letting you hang around my chat room trolling. Go ahead, Madon, you got it.
Oh, but yeah, I was gonna ask underdog. So So you believe that it's the ice wall going around the whole circumference of the flat Earth, right?
Yeah.
All right. So let me ask you this. So why is it that you would only have to go to Antarctica to see the ice wall? Why can't I go, from Canada or the top of Canada or above that, or why can't I get there from China since the ice wall is going around the circumference? Why do it all flat earthers? Well, most flat earthers be like, yeah, you got to go to Antarctica to see the ice wall. But my thing is, if the ice wall is around the whole Earth, I should be able to go see it
Yeah.
from any continent.
That's ridiculous. Let me tell you why. I can't go
It is.
outside and look down the block and see the damn corner store that's 2 blocks down. You think my eyes made like telescopes? In that case, I wouldn't have to buy one of the motherfuckers. That's what I'm talking about, Madon. You got to step your game up this year. I'm sorry,
No, I'm
D-Bats.
saying
Go ahead, man.
on a boat or a ship, on a boat or a ship,
Stop
I
it,
should be
man.
able to go to this
Go
ice
ahead.
wall from any continent.
Hey, bro, the middle, man, is Alaska is gonna be the middle of it. It's gonna be with that's like the middle. Cause you can go to Alaska through Canada. That's like north, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So on the other side of Alaska, it's the ice part of the ice wall, right?
Nah,
So
bro.
no, pull up the flat Earth map and look at it. Hey man, I'm
Hold
telling you,
on.
if there's an ice ring,
Wait.
if there's an ice ring around all the continents, I should be able to
Hold
touch
on. Wait.
some part of the ice wall from each
Stop.
continent.
It's not an ice ring around all the continents, bro. No. Every continent isn't surrounded by an ice ring. There's an ice ring around the 7 continents. You're
Yeah.
saying it like each individual continent got a fucking ring around it. No, man.
No. I'm saying that's why I said it's the ice wall around the circumference
Okay,
flat
cool.
Earth.
Well, check
So
it out. Check it
all
out.
Earth
Check
in
it
the
out. We
middle.
got you. Check it out. So you saying why Brother Sanchez can't just go to a big building out here in Vegas and go up there and get and look out and see the ice wall, right?
No, that's not what I'm asking.
Please tell me what
I'm
you're asking.
saying I'm saying that you should be able to go from any continent
Mm-hmm.
and get on a boat or something
If
and
you
go
go
to
south,
a part of this ice wall.
if you go south, I'm pretty sure that's where you gonna run into something.
No, because if you look at the flat Earth map, right, it got all
What
the continents is in the middle,
we get it. We
and
get
the
it.
ice ring is
We
going
get
around
it.
it.
We
So
get.
I should be able to reach the ice
Hold
wall
on.
from on a boat,
Hold on.
not
Listen.
just look out to
Listen.
sea. I'm saying get on a
Listen.
boat and go to it.
Now let me answer you. You can. You can. Have you got on a boat and tried it?
Nah, because
Okay
nah, I
then.
haven't
All
tried
right.
it.
All right. Until you try it, don't make that argument. Go to your next argument.
No, I'm saying hey, the masses would have been coming out with it, but you
Listen,
know,
brother,
so
they are. Why you think we talking about it? There's fucking maps that's popping up. There's voyages. Captain Cook, there's plenty people. What do you... How long you been around
Madonna,
this community, man? You think we just a bunch of dumbasses, Madonna? It's a lot
no,
of
no. The reason I
references
say
about
that,
this ice wall, man. There's tons of them. You ain't
the
just...
reason
Come
I
on,
say
man.
that,
Come on,
like
okay.
I said, the reason I say that is because
yeah.
majority of flat earthers out here, they say that you have to go to Antarctica to see the ice wall. My thing is, if the ice wall is all around, don't just say you have to go to Antarctica to
Take
see
Listen,
it.
listen,
You got to
listen,
say you got
listen,
to be able to
listen,
go from
listen, listen, listen,
anywhere to
listen,
see it. But I don't hear
listen.
that. I don't hear
Check
that. You
this
see what
out.
I'm saying?
Stop it. Check this out. When we
Reference
say
Antarctica.
when we say you got to go to Antarctica to see it, we're flat earthers refer to the entire ice ring as Antarctica. That's Antarctica to us. The Antarctica ice wall, the entire ice ring. So yes, you got to go to the motherfucker to actually see it, madon. You where else you think you gotta do? You got to go to Egypt to see the damn pyramids, madon. Like,
Well,
yeah,
see,
you
I
gotta go
didn't
to it.
know. Well, see, I didn't know flat Earth is considered the whole ice ring around it, Antarctica. You see what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes.
Because I thought,
We call it the Antarctica ice wall. The whole entire 360-degree wall is called Antarctica. And yes, you have to go to it if you want to see the thing. So now that we cleared that up, you can go to your next argument. Sorry about that, D-backs. I don't want y'all to go on and on about something that I can just clear up for him real quick, because I see where his confusion is.
He
no,
thinking the
I was
Earth was
that's why I was asking underdog, you know, because he didn't the brother come on and he always saying things, so I wanted to see what his personal model looked like, you know what I mean? So
but
so
you
I can
just
get an understanding of
Sanchez answer just asked
what
Chilla.
kind of pseudo kung fu this brother was coming through with.
We got our don't test me.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you
No,
something right now.
I got this.
I'm gonna tell you like this, Madon. You asking him to show you his personal model. Check, excuse me. Check this out. I'm asking you to show me yours real quick. Show me your personal model of the globe.
I feel that's Sanchez, but check it out though, brother. Only reason I said that to this brother because every time I get on the panel, he's always directing questions at me. So I say, you know what? Let me ask this brother some questions about his flat Earth, since he always asking about what I think of the globe. So I had to call the brother underdog out and see what his knowledge was at on his model. That way I can have a premise. You know what I mean? I would just won't be um doing false
Bro, you
accusations.
just stealing information. You just trying to steal some information, man, because you can't go do your own
Nah,
research, man. That's how you
still.
do.
This is a bill, brother. I ain't here to steal. You see what I'm saying? We're having a dialogue and a bill. What you mean? I'm just trying to
You
see where
don't
you
agree
coming
with me.
from. You see what I'm saying? What do yours look like? So if you don't want to be tested, you shouldn't even be on this mug. You feel me?
Okay, so
Man, yo,
let
tell
me.
you.
Okay, so test his ass on how much he know about his globe, cause Madon, I can't
I know.
believe you. Yeah, you.
He done tested me probably 100 times by now.
Oh, I ain't now you lying, bro.
bro, you always come in with your ad lib. You be ad libbing. Somebody say something, you hear something in the background, and it's you ad libbing.
You
But I ain't
know,
trying to call it that
hey,
out.
hey, let me ask you something, Adon.
Listen at this dude.
Let me ask you something, man. According to Madon, what's the Earth's how many miles around is the Earth? I want to know exactly your model of the Earth. I never really got into what you think about the Earth, Madon. So let's talk
well,
to you then. Yeah,
I think it's a sphere, man, and that's where they came up with the latitude and longitude, 360 lines going one direction and 360 degrees lines going in another direction. You know what I mean? That's how they was able to calculate um, different things for navigation and time
brother.
and
Do you
things
know
like
that
that.
a
You see what I'm saying?
line? Do you know that a line and a curve are two different things, right?
Well, to a degree,
Ain't no
No,
degree.
they're different.
a curve is only a line that
Brother, stop it. A curve is a
a curve is a
curve.
line.
Please define it for what it is. You have to define, it's called definition, man. If I tell my child to hand me one of them curves over there, and it's if I got a bunch of blocks, some of them shaped like a C, and some of them shaped like this, and I tell my child to hand me the curve, I'm gonna want my child to give me this one. I don't want my child to hand me the line and say, well, it's perspective and fucking, all of that shit. So be real with me, man. It's children out there, bro. Stop. That's why I say it's 2018, Madonna. You gotta think about think about the shit you say and where you teach it to your child, man. Think like that because brother, I'm telling you, man, I'm not trying to always be argumentative with you all the time, brother. But I'm asking you simple stuff sometime that you struggle answering. And it's like, put your defense down a little and keep it real and you'll win sometime. You know what I mean?
No,
Just
no,
keep
it's
it
not.
real.
It's not about the fence.
But
It's not
but think
about
but
the
think
fence,
about what
brother.
I'm saying though, brother. It's aggravating if I say a line ain't a damn curve and you try to argue to me how a line is a curve like how a man is a woman or how a woman is a man. They different, man. They're different. It's okay. It's okay that they different. And the fact that you can't just be honest and be like, okay, well, yeah, line, you're right, but Sanchez, a line ain't a curve. You got to make me go minutes into explaining to people how a line ain't a curve. We can't even get to the next point that I'm trying to make with that because you so fucking argumentative that you can't just keep it real about a curve and a line, bro.
Nah, man, nah, it's not like that, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that, brother. That jazz, man. But nah, man. On the real though. But like I said, man. Um, it's too much evidence that
Right.
support the spear, man. And
Man,
that's why I
yeah,
rock.
but you can keep saying that, but we're here to debate the facts and the proof, and you're not selling us cars, because a lot of car salesmen get up there, we're tried and true. There's a lot of good customers out there that prove, man, listen, I ain't trying to hear that type shit. Prove it. Talk to me science. And you mentioned longitude and latitude. That's why I mentioned the fact that a line is different than a curve. And if you can't agree on that, man, I can't even make an argument with you. Like, it's like that's childish. Like, what child disagree with that? Like a curve right here, right? And a line right here. They're totally different. But now we finna argue how they the same? I can't even get to my next point because you can't agree with me that they different.
Okay, brother Sanchez. I. Well, now I was going into supreme mathematics, but okay, a line is different from a curve. What point was you gonna make, brother?
Supreme mathematics, non-supreme mathematics, meat lovers mathematics, motherfucking deep dish mathematics. If you like supreme mathematics, that's cool too. Just don't get no bell peppers on them mathematics. But goddamn it, I like meat lovers mathematics. I'm just playing. I'm vegan. I don't care what mathematics you use. A fucking curve is a curve. A line is a line. And you know why I'm giving Madonna a hard time right now? Because this is stuff like what Kansu does. This is what all of these black conscious debaters do. They'll make you argue about something that don't matter for 30 minutes because they know the shit that you really They know they can't win the real debate. They know that the earth is flat. You know the earth flat, bro, because you wouldn't be so defensive. You wouldn't like who would actually argue that supreme mathematics, a curve is a line. A curve is a curve. A line is a line. And if we have to see, there is no debate with globalists. I'm learning that now. It ain't no debate, man. I can't even establish the argument because they don't want the argument. And what I'm doing is I'm teaching everybody out there the tactics that they use. When you don't want to argue, think about it. If someone's standing up in front of me and we about to fight, but they don't really want to fight me, they will do everything in their power to keep from us making contact. They'll talk about shit that don't got nothing to do with nothing. Boy, they will try everything to keep from it going down. So when I start taking off my shirt, squaring up, saying, let's go, they'll start bringing up all these excuses to keep it from initiating to the work. In this case with Madon, before we can even get into a debate or a real argument, he won't allow you to establish the ground for any argument because he's not going to agree on the simple shit that you need both parties to agree on to even build an argument. That's how debates work. You have two people that disagree with something, but they establish their arguments on something that we all agree on. Like, for example, something holding us to the earth. What's keeping us held to the earth? Is it gravity? Is it density? We can debate that because we both agree some holding us to the earth. But if we say, no, according to supreme mathematics, ain't shit holding me to the earth and I'm really floating right now, then how am I debate you? Like, bro, you got to be honest with this shit and we can even get somewhere because this really ain't been no debates. It's just been me just playing around with Madon for real because you won't even let the shit go into the debate arena. You won't even, you too scared, you so defensive, you won't even admit that a damn curve and a line are different things because you just so scared that I'm going to use some against you or take it somewhere, I don't know, but I'm going to mute my mic and let everybody build, man.
Nah, man, I'm just saying, that's why I said, okay, they say a line is different from a curve. I was trying to see the point you was making, but the reason I said a line and a curve is one and the same because if you got a circle, if you lay it down, it turns into a line. But I was trying to see the point you was making about the longitude and latitude with the line and the curve.
Guess what? I got to get a brother Kunsu a shout out. I think he came to help you out, Madon, and that's real shit. Kunsu, put your email.
I've been body bagging and toe tagging, man. You know what I mean?
Look here, Kunsu, put
Yeah,
your
you've been
email.
bagging yourself.
Yeah, we do gotta talk, Kunsu, on or off air, but so just email me, man, and we can do that. And if you want to come up here and help Madon out, put your email out there for me so I can send you an invite. You always welcome up here. And right now it's just an open panel where we trying to, the globe is always on trial. And you always got defenders out there that's defending this globe. Now I know Kunsu gonna come up here and I don't know where this gonna go, man. But shout out to the brother. I'm sending you the invite right now, man. I'm having fun beating up on Madon because he don't let this get under his skin. But at the same time, I'm serious because I ain't gonna lie. Madon been around the community too long to be denying certain things and still making some of the same arguments. But then I know you scared, brother, a lot of times to debate with me. That's why you ask other panelists certain stuff that like you ask my brother D-Backs for him to show you a model. Like the model is, you go walk outside your front door, Madon. That's his model. Go look outside, man. That's our model. Why we need a model of this shit? You looking at the pictures on the screen now, that's it. These real pictures, man. Get in the airplane. It's flat.
Well, I mean, because if he gonna tell me on his flat Earth model, the sky is bending and somehow touching. I mean, he gonna have to prove.
He didn't
He gonna
say
have to
that,
prove
and I
that,
went
man.
over. He didn't say that, and I went over and explained to you why you was confused on that, and I think you understood.
Well, well, I don't think he was. If he would have spoke, he wouldn't have brought it. He wouldn't have broke it down like you did, brother Sanchez. He would have just stumbled and fumbled it.
Probably wanna, but I ain't
Mhm.
gonna. Hey,
But
guess
I know
what?
you you got hey y'all stick together. I give you that, boy. Woo wee.
But
Hey,
you
but
know what? But
that's
listen.
unity.
Think about it. Think about it, right, my done. If me and my brother D back stick together, think about it. What makes us stick together, and who is we sticking together against? Because when people come together, it's usually with a common enemy against a problem, like a movement. So think about what you said. We stick together because we understand that the people who we going out here speaking the truth against every day, poisoning our children, our food,
Right.
our minds. They miseducating us. They're not telling us the truth about nothing. And when you say we stick together, it makes me ask you, why don't you stick together, be on our side against the government? Because listen, even
Right.
if
But
even
you didn't hear me out though.
okay, go ahead.
Not but because I said y'all stick together, and I said you know what I feel you. I said that's unity. Y'all got some unity with that. That's hey. I ain't got nothing against that, brother. You feel me?
Now listen.
And you with us?
Hey, shout out to Kansu. He just joined the panel. I'm gonna make my words brief right now because I want to hear from the brother. But Madon, listen, we got unity. Ain't that something that the government don't want the people to have because it's about divide and conquer? So they wouldn't want us to have unity, right? Yes or no?
Yes and no.
So they okay, you know what, Madon, you win tonight. Oh, fuck that. You ain't finna do
Nah,
this to
man.
me
Because
tonight,
you
man.
gotta think about it. Because you got certain people in the government that
Stop, man.
they
Stop.
work, but they anti-government.
Listen,
That's just a fact.
brother. Okay, all these years I've been saying divide and conquer. I've been wrong. The government actually do want us united. So my bad. Madon, you
No, I think you got a certain percentage in the government that
man.
don't want unity, and you got a certain percent that do. What that percentage is, I don't know, but it's more than less. I tell you that.
Okay, man. Okay. All right. Cool, man. If you want to believe that, fine. If you think any percentage of the government want the people unified, that mean the end of the government. And damn it, the end of that person's power. I don't know if you really hearing yourself, but I'm gonna end there. I'm gonna let Kunsu Bill because he been listening in, and I'm gonna give him a chance to speak his mind. Welcome back to the show, brother. Glad to have you back, man.
Yeah, man. Peace and power to everybody. I just happened, I'm doing some late night study, and I saw that you was live, man, and I really didn't plan on popping in, but before I do it, I'm not. I think that I agree with you on a lot of points. Just the flat Earth and the globe. We have a disagreement. I don't trust the government. I've never been one to not be critical of our government. I'm definitely in agreement with you with that. I support that 100%. But the flat Earth, round Earth thing, we gonna friendly. That's okay. Problem. Beating on you every now and then with the flat Earth and the round Earth. I don't have no problem there. So I appreciate your platform and your motivation. I said that when we had our discussion that you don't just talk about the flat Earth all day. Now it would be different if that was the case, but you have a movement and a tactful agenda to address the issue of our status in the world and the disrespect of humanity and mankind. That should be a priority of every human being. We caught up in a matrix that has us upside down and topsy turvy. Now, when it comes to that, I support that 100%. But the flat Earth and the oblate spheroid, I agree. I think it's healthy because what's happening is we on the road to discovery. And, either way, we're going to learn from it. That's going to be the end result. It's not about, well, I ain't going to mess with Brother Sanchez because he be believing flat earth. Like, you're a human being and you have needs and the right to be respected. And that applies to all of us, man. But I do enjoy spirited conversation and debate when it comes to this flat earth. I'm trying to help y'all out, man. Get y'all out of that foolishness, man, so y'all see that this earth is oblate, man.
Whoa.
All right. Well, I tell you what, then, and that's what I like about Kunsu, man. That's what I like about Kunsu, man, because guess what? The brother got that energy and he respectful. And hey, man, I'm going to tell you like this. I don't know what to say to that, man, other than I just have to hit you with the same thing I hit my Madon with. How would a level... Yeah, how would a level, I got to start one argument at a time and make it simple. How would a level actually work on a globe, my brother? Now, all of us familiar with levels. We know you got to have that bubble in the middle that lets you know that you level. Now, on a globe, you got a person at the top hanging on to the bottom and sticking off the side. All of these people got levels and they able to get it level. I'm trying to see how would the level work on a globe. It seemed like it would only work at the top, if you feel what I'm saying.
Yes. Well, respectfully, you can take a level, the bubble in it, and you can actually move it in midair until the bubble stops in between the two black lines. And the reason is because of gravity and the force that pulls everything towards the middle of the planet. So the gravity is what causes that work the way that they do. Is because of that, because the gravitational pull is what gives everything its mass and also the effects of density. So that would be gravity.
You know what? I'm not going to argue that. I knew that the answer would be gravity. And I'm going to tell you something. I did a video the other day. I got a little skit. It's called Gravity. And the answer for everything is gravity. That's what woke me up this morning, gravity. That's what got me through life, gravity. Gravity what makes
it. I'm going to check that out. I'm going to check it out.
Hey, but listen, I'm gonna go to the next one. I'm gonna respect that. Now, you said that you believe that the earth is an oblate spheroid, correct, my brother?
Yes.
Now, when you were coming up in school as a child, did they teach you it was an oblate spheroid, or did they teach you it was a perfect globe?
They would just say globe. They wouldn't get technical. They would just say globe or use a round tube globe.
Okay, so what did they show you? Yeah. Because they had globes at my school and they wasn't oblate. They was a perfect circle. You can make an oblate globe. I don't know why wouldn't they if they say the earth shaped that way. So what you... So why wouldn't they?
That's why I think there's a breakdown in our scholastic system, because in other countries, they raise the aptitude of their young ones and not use a grading or what's called what I think is racist, which is a bell curve system, where they would say a third graders are not ready for this type of vocabulary yet. I think that that's just very unfair, because I didn't learn until I got into higher, what they deem higher learning. Because I taught my children physics at 10 years old. They knew physics at 10 years old.
No doubt.
But I didn't study and understand what an oblate shape was until I went to high school. And I think that that's terrible.
Hold on. Oblate is just an oval. It's an egg shape. And it's so simple. It's like, there's really no excuse that the government can tell me why they wouldn't just tell us what the fuck the earth is if that's what it is. Like, if the earth is a triangle, don't give me a damn rectangle globe. Give me a triangle and give me a depiction, and don't tell me, well, you're too dumb to catch on. That's the challenge of life. If the earth is what it is, teach me what it is and keep teaching it till I get it. And I'm willing to fail the grade to learn it if I didn't get it. But damn it, don't lie to me. Don't tell me that it's a globe, but it's really oblate, because I don't think you're going to learn it. Because by the time you tell me what it really is, you're going to have been lost my trust. And now I'm convinced that you a liar now. And I just got to learn what it is for myself. So that's what I did, because you don't lie to children and expect them to keep your trust. And that's exactly what it is. It's not the fact that the government's saying, well, I don't think you can learn it because I don't think y'all that smart yet. Shit, they teaching kids about sex and all of that in school. You can learn what the hell you can learn what the hell an egg shaped like quicker than you can learn about sex when you that age. So you got to come with a better excuse than that. I think we dealing with a sick government that really want to hide the nature of what we are, where we are, and about our spirituality and all of that. And to know the truth about all of that, you have to have a connection with the Creator. And to have a connection with the Creator, you got to have a connection with the creation. So in order for them to break the connection with the Creator, they distort what the creation is to us. And what we believe about the creation, we believe about the Creator. So when they teach us that this Creator created this hellhole where there's just shit floating around, clashing into each other, then they can convince us that they're smarter than the Creator and that they can create goofy machines to knock the shit out the way because God didn't create this place stable and there's meteors that can kill us any goddamn moment, and the earth is oblate. Oh wait, nope, it's a globe that I'm gonna show you, but it's really an egg shape. But I don't think you can learn it, so I'm gonna lie to you like it's a globe. But I think you can learn about sex and all of this. I don't get this world, man. It hurts, Kunsu, and I wish it was just more people around that challenge these folks, man.
Well, I think that that's a good point. You know, I'm not going to be one. I'm not an absolutist. I'm not going to think that everything, there's truth in everything. There's going to always be a level of untruth, especially when we don't have control. Argument of flat earth and round earth. That argument is going to always be here until each of us has ultimate evidence. And that means that we'd have to be in space. We'd have to go out there and be able to judge on both ends. Same way, I'm not going to discredit flat earth. I'm going to say that there's not enough evidence for it. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say there's not enough evidence to create a flat earth model. And
Okay.
that's
Fair enough, man.
Can I chime in?
For sure. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Can I chime in for a second?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that NASA gets $52 million a day, and they got a so-called thing called the Hubble telescope.
Mhm.
Why couldn't they just prove it to us? I mean, with all the money that they make and all of these telescopes and stuff they got, they could prove it to us live and in person if they wanted to, but they don't want to.
The pictures that I've seen pictures prior to NASA's establishment. They look real to me, but the argument is that they're fake. So if the pictures are fake and they're graphically enhanced, just prove that they are. Telling me it and pointing certain inconsistencies out that you feel that's inconsistent is not good enough. Not if we're talking about evidence.
Okay.
Just show me.
So listen.
I'll be open to.
Listen,
But, you know.
when you say prove, you're basically asking for more solid proof that the pictures of Earth we see are fake.
Yeah, because I like the other day, last night, Sanchez, I was watching the live feed of Earth, of the pictures of Earth, and they were amazing. They look hopefully real to me.
Okay, and listen, I saw a damn Star Wars movie the other day, and the pictures of Earth on there looked at even more amazing. I'm just telling you what Hollywood can do. So listen,
Facts.
Okay.
proof of a globe
All right.
ain't watching it on TV. You just said something amazing a minute ago. You said, hey, we will have to go to space. I'd rather accept that answer than hearing you say I saw it on TV, because I made a live stream. Well, hold on. I've proven flat Earth without a shadow of a doubt, and I'm gonna get into that in a minute. But right now we're talking about the globe, because it's the globe was on trial. I can walk outside right now. I live in the desert, brother Kunsu, so I'm You know, it ain't a lot of obstructions in my way. I'm walking outside right now and I can see the Las Vegas Strip. Now it take me damn near 15, 20 minutes. The strip is you know, it's far as hell away from where I'm at, brother, but I can see them little lights down there, you know. And I'm gonna just tell you right now, the way Las Vegas made, you can clearly see that the earth is flat. It ain't a lot of trees in my way or hills and all that. So I see things that should be hidden behind curvature quite a lot. Now, when people ask me where's my model or what's my proof for a flat earth, I laugh. I just walk outside, take a deep breath, look around me at all that flatness. And then guess what? I take helicopter rides with my girlfriend, and we're going to be uploading a lot of footage where we're getting up high above the valley at the stratosphere. We got hot air balloons we finna be taking. And I'm going to be showing you all this beautiful flat footage. Now, people say that, hey, haven't you ever rode an airplane? The earth is a globe, guys. Well, yes, I've rode an airplane. It's always flat. And then they say, well, fuck the airplane. Well, now you got to actually go to space. And I'm like, well, damn, now I got to buy a rocket. You know, and the crazy thing is, why do I got to go up that high to look for something that's clearly not there? And the crazy thing about it is when we go up that high, they say go higher. So we sent cameras up 100,000 feet. It was flat. And now they saying keep going higher and higher. But we're just going by the numbers that they taught us, Kunsu. Mainstream science taught me and my children and my family how high up we need to go to see curvature. And we went triple the height and we saw it was flat all around us. And people keep saying, well, go higher. I'm saying, hey, they lied. We went triple the time, triple the amount that they told us to go. How high do we got to keep going? It's clearly flat. You know, there's no reason for me to believe the earth balls up if I keep going higher. Okay, but everything, all of the science, all of the facts let me know that it's flat from the ground, and as far as up to even 150,000 feet is flat. So with that being said, I don't have to believe that it's flat based on that. I know that it's flat, at least up to 100 and some thousand feet. It's not a globe. So if someone say it's a globe after that, then that's all their belief. But it's a fact to me that it's flat before that. So I'm saying the earth is flat based on facts, and they saying it's a globe based on a height that neither one of us went. A globalist never went to 100,000 feet, but a flat earther have. And we said that it's flat, but they said that it's supposed to be a globe at 40,000 feet. So, I mean, if you keep saying, well, you got to go higher, it don't prove a globe. It proves that you believe in a globe, and that's not proof.
Well,
that's just belief.
You got to go higher. I just said that if you want absolute evidence, it's something you have to experience yourself. If we were speaking in general.
And I agree with it. That's why
you're telling me that based on documentation and paperwork, then you're only making the same claim that you're debunking round earth people with.
But what about the 100,000 miles of footage?
The majority of us have not been in space.
But 100,000 miles up, man, come on.
Yeah. That's not where those pictures and things are being taken.
Brother,
you're critical of this discussion. You would need to be in a space station. It would benefit you to know the truth because you're a proponent of the argument.
Okay, so fair enough.
In the space station.
Fair enough. I'll give you that. I'll say this then, Kunsu. If what you saying is true, and if we go according to what you just said, then can't now one of us prove whether it's flat globe or what then, according to that. Because neither one of us never went. If the only way for us to get solid, definitive proof is for me and you to get up in a spaceship and go up to, let's say, 500,000 feet, because it gotta be something really hot, you know, because you don't want them to be able to say, nope, you gotta go higher. It gotta be some shit that, you know, you feel me? So
you so far away, you can see the sun, you can see the earth and the moon.
Yeah, and guess what? We got footage of the sun. I'm going to say the sun and the moon. We got footage from weather cam balloons panning around showing you the sun and moon. I went over that on this channel. And, you know, it's crazy that People just don't pay attention to this stuff. The arguments that they make is like they totally ignore these facts that flat Earth have gotten off the ground, buddy. And science tells us that science tells us at 30,000 to anywhere out to 30,000 feet, we supposed to start seeing this left and right curvature starting to come. And so flat earthers went up triple that amount. It's just not there. And I'm just trying to see why hold on to the belief of a globe when we got the facts that it's flat. Go ahead.
Well, according to the people on the space station, they only can see I think 30% of the Earth when they on there, or maybe less than that. And the thing we understand about a sphere, you can never see the full spectrum of a sphere from a distance. You see what I'm saying? So if they can only see 30% of it,
you know what?
I tell you a lot, and you can never see the other side of a sphere from a distance.
I tell you what we can do, guys. If you would like Madan and Kansu, I can pull up some live space footage right now, and we can kind of see what the hell they showing the people, and we can all critique it. So the flat earthers can make their critiques about what they airing to the public, and you guys can look at it and see why you believe this stuff. Because earlier Kansu brought up this ISS footage and stuff, and to me, that's the biggest proof of flat Earth. It looks so fake to me. So I'm willing to pull up some of this stuff, and I guess we can go from there on, though.
Can I ask a question? Are you familiar with Ferdinand Magellan?
Yeah.
Would you say that his story is fabricated when he circumnavigated the planet?
I wouldn't say that it's fabricated or it's one. I would say that it would be only my belief whether it is or isn't. But I really want to get to facts, because I'm gonna tell you something about Ferdinand Magellan and many more that said they circumnavigated the globe. There's many more that said they went on voyages to prove that the Earth is flat. So circumnavigation can happen on a globe, of course, and it can definitely happen on a flat Earth, but it makes more sense on a flat Earth. I went over that in a lot of videos. Go ahead, guys.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say, if we all need that firsthand experience of being so far away from the Earth, none of the regular people are even going to be able to prove it one way or the other, because it's only Masons lie about it. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, wow. Wow.
That's true. I wanted that you know that, Kansu. Did you know that most of the space agencies are made up of Freemasons? If you didn't know that, brother, we can prove that as well.
Masons are organizations, and they're flat earthers that are pedophiles too.
Listen. This is what I'm. This is what. Hold on. Everybody on the panel, let me and Kansu build a minute. Let me talk to you for a minute, Kansu.
Yeah, let me say this really. Let me say this. I happen to be a Mason. I'm proud of it because it's in my family.
No doubt.
And I'm not one to follow the folklore of the Illuminati. You got different types of Illuminati. You got Bavarian Illuminati. You got the Italian Illuminati. You got different.
Hey, not to cut you off, but I don't really want to get into the Illuminati talk either. I'm not a big Illuminati fan. I do believe in Illuminati, but everybody got their little mythologies on Illuminati. I just don't want to get into that right now. But I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt about Masons, and I'm gonna tell you where I stand on them, because I'm with you on Masons. I don't teach that every last damn Mason is some Illuminati, reptilian. No, there's Masons, man, who just, my mama dated a Mason. So I'm saying there's degrees of knowledge within any organization, and the Masons like yourself and my mama's boyfriend and some of these Masons, that's in our neighborhood for the most part, these regular guys like me and you, Kansu. I think you're a regular, hardworking guy. You're a Mason. And I don't think you know what the hell the Skulls and Bones members know. I just think you're a regular guy who, because Masons do good for the community. And all of them ain't hip to no big secrets or don't even care about all of that Illuminati talk. So I'm with you. I don't teach that, all Masons is just some, but the Masonic organizations itself are organizations that were made to maintain the power structure. So overall, not only is the Masons, but the Christians, the Muslims, and all of the world religions forms of Masonic brotherhoods or sisterhoods, if you will. All of it is to maintain the power structure. And not to say that everybody that's a Mason know what the fuck get into all of that, because if you in the military, you maintain a power structure. And I was in the military. And so I would be a hypocrite, and I would be a hypocrite to say something against Kansu being a Mason when I was in the damn military and I was an infantryman. So I was willing to kill people for this country. So everybody done something to maintain its power structure. So I can't hack nobody, you know, for their affiliations and shit.
Right. And
Yeah,
I wasn't
much
saying that
appreciated,
all, brother, I wasn't saying that all Masons are in on it. You know, it like Brother Sanchez was saying, it's different degrees. The folks at the top are the ones that's controlling the lie. The foot soldiers is just doing what they told. It's just like regular worker bees.
Mm-hmm. So how do we
That's
know?
all I was saying, brother.
I'm trying to like when
It's a globe.
the
Person
conspiracies
trying
like
to
that. How do we the information from, and why would these conspirators have the information so easily available?
The
Like, if we're
information,
talking about-
okay, I want to answer you one at a time. The information is sure not easily available. You really got to, first of all, undo the indoctrination that they done since a child. You know, they actually call this knowledge 5% information. That's a small number. So it's not like it's so easily available. And even to this day, people call me crazy in my own family. And a wise man once said that when you living in an insane world, the people who they call it insane are the sane ones. When you look up and see that they poisoning your water, vaccinating your children, they want us dead, they got population control. Everything they taught us in school, damn near you had to unlearn. Even if you don't think the earth is flat, think about the history. Most of you get in the black conscious community, you realize they lied to you about that. So they lying about every damn thing. Why would we take any of it? I'm just saying, when I find out a person is a damn compulsive liar, it ain't that I think they telling the truth sometime. It's that I don't care if they telling the truth no more. I'm just going to stop believing them, and I'm going to prove everything they say after that. So when I know somebody's a liar, I don't keep saying, well, maybe he telling the truth about this. I just make them prove everything to me as we move on in the future. Since I know you like to lie a lot, everything you say, I'm going to make you prove it. A person that's used to telling the truth around me, they don't have to prove everything. I'm more likely to just believe a truthful person because they don't lie. But a compulsive liar who lying about everything, why wouldn't they be lying about the shape of the earth when it's one of their most expensive budgets and they can create it in a green screen room like what I'm in right now? I can put the damn space and a globe behind me right now and it'll look like I'm floating in space, bro. So I'm just saying we can actually recreate this shit. I'm trying to pull up some ISS footage so we can look at it while we talk. But I'm enjoying the conversation, man. I'm gonna mute my mic.
Yeah, man. Somebody said they trying to get on the panel, man. It's a dude telling me he can destroy the flat earth.
If you want to get on the panel, put your email in the chat room right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and copy it and give you an invite right now. I'm gonna mute my mic, guys. To the panelists, go ahead. Y'all can keep getting it in.
Yeah, I think Brother Madon was gonna speak.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I already destroyed flat Earth, but no, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, you done it. You have, Brother Madon. I've watched him.
Oh man. Oh man. You know what? That is the funniest part of the show. That shit's hilarious. Oh man.
Man.
ATF weak as hell. Hey, I know your stomach on the floor.
Oh,
Hey, yeah, because it's flat Earth model is on the floor and it's just broken apart, man.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you, Madon, you got some good jokes, Madon, but you ain't got no good facts, brother. You can't do.
Could you explain? Could anyone on the panel explain to me the technology of submarines and how they work?
Hey, Bear.
I can't, but I can tell you how a periscope work and how it disproves curvature. I could do that all day, but maybe someone else on the panel can.
Yeah, I mean, how do they navigate through that water and all that stuff?
I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna show y'all a little quick demonstration if you give me a second. Because that's a good question what he asked. But let me shit. I guess I'm gonna have to screen share real quick. So let me do that. Hold on.
And I didn't hear the question, Brother Sanchez.
He asked how would submarines work. Go ahead. You can holler at him.
Yeah, I was just saying the technology that created how they operate on the day to day. How do they work? I mean, what are they based on? How does a submarine operate?
I believe it operates like a bat operates. Do sonar,
Mm-hmm.
you know, by bouncing the signal,
Yeah,
by
like a
sending the
wave,
signal out and then bouncing off and then coming back to it.
like a
So I mean,
dolphin.
how does it navigate through the seas? Okay, we got they can see reefs and things like that with sonar and with ultraviolet cameras. So they're able to see the imagery of reefs and things like that. So how do they navigate from one area of the ocean to the other? How do they do that?
Hey, bro. I ain't trying to cut you out, but man, this
No, it's
dude.
all good.
Check. Look in the chat. He sending an email, bro. Sanchez. He's trying to get a verbatim, man.
I don't see no dang on email. Do me a favor, right? Put his email in the back chat for
I'm
me.
looking through if I see it.
Yeah, copy and paste it, and I'll send him an invite. Glad that we got somebody that want to debate, and shout out to Gary Hawkins, because that's another person that's a respectful globalist with the debates as well. I don't see these emails popping up in the chat, so that's the reason I haven't copied and sent the invites. But if you get it, let me know. I'll send it to him. But the brother asked about the submarine. That's a good one because the submarines got the same problem that the airplanes got. There's nothing in a submarine that makes it constantly nosedive. And at some point, that submarine would just bust out the surface of the water if it was going straight on a curved earth with balled up water. And I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see what I'm talking
You said
about.
balled up water?
Yeah, and that actually works for
What makes you think it would do that?
Hold on. Wait a minute.
because of the curvature.
Wait a minute, and I'm going to try to share my screen with you guys.
Okay.
Yes, guys, bear with me. I'm just getting the screen share ready for the guys. Okay. So I had to switch cameras for a minute so my panelists can see me. If all of my panelists can see me, let me get like a mic check. Let me know y'all can hear me, that y'all still with me. Is anyone on the panel talking? Let me get a mic check. Okay, I lost my audio and I don't know why. Something going on right now. I might have messed up because I can't hear them guys. Hey, can y'all hear me on the panel? I can't hear nobody, man. Damn. All right, so let me do something, man. I had to switch my cameras back around because something happened with the panel. I can't hear them. So let me try to fix this and I'm going to get that globalist on. Hey guys on the panel, can y'all hear me? I can't hear none of y'all, man. What's going on? I can't hear nobody, guys. Shit. I can't. I don't know where to begin to fix this. Yeah, I don't know where to begin on the panel to try to fix this audio problem, man. Cause I don't even, it looked like, yeah, y'all can hear me, but I can't hear y'all. And I don't know why y'all audio ain't coming in on my end. Let me try. All right, so now let me get another mic check. Let me try to refresh this shit too. Hold on. Sorry about that, people. I was trying to make a point about the submarine, tried to switch the audio around and
No, because on that ice wall, you should be able to read.
Okay, there we go.
You should be able to lead the stop coast of
There we go.
and touch the ice wall.
Nope. No, you
Yes.
shit. Why would
Okay,
you,
so
why would you say something
Facebook.
so ridiculous like that, brother?
No, look at the flat Earth, man. Look at the continent.
Why?
Of all the continents is in the middle, I should be able to lead
Brother,
any continent.
Hey,
to touch the ice wall.
do me a favor to my moderators. Put that email out there one more time. The fella that wanted to join, put that email out there for me one more time.
Happen. They gonna pull up on you and tell you either turn around or get shot up. That's what they gonna tell you.
Oh, you was there. You saw it.
But don't worry. Don't you even worry.
No.
The proof.
Yeah,
the proof
yeah.
is
See, that's what I
the
thought.
proof is on its way. So I mean, you ain't got no proof, Madon. You have none.
Well, let me ask you this, brother. Let me ask you this.
What?
Let me ask you this. So
the most high.
I just sent that email to. I just sent out the invite to the guy that's been asking to get on. I sent the invite. Facefield book, whatever your name is. I already sent it to you.
What are you talking
one brother
about?
told me the sky curved, bent in. Brother Sanchez said the sky extend on an infinite plane. So I'm trying to see how to.
Well, listen, check this out. Well, some globalists say it's a perfect globe. Kansu say it's an oblate spheroid. Hold on, and Neil deGrasse Tyson says it's a pear. So I mean, we trying to still figure that fucking part out. Some people say we can see the curve at 30,000 feet. Some say you gotta go higher. They can't agree on that. Some people can't agree on what damn gravity pulling us. Is it the gravity of the pull of the sun that's sticking us to Earth? I don't know how that would work. And is it the core of the Earth? They can't agree on that. The globalists can't agree on how far away the sun is, how fast the Earth spins, how far away the moon is. God damn it, now come on. They can't all agree on whether the Coriolis effect real. They can't tell me why the hell I can see curvature in front of me but not left or right if we ain't living on a damn fruit roll-up. So don't come here telling me what can be agreed upon, because don't two Christians agree on the same thing about Christ? What the hell that prove? Now, to the person that wanted to get on the panel, I did send you the invite. The brother Facebook field, whatever that invite is, you've been waiting to get on the panel. I sent that to you. Now, Madon, you got some great help in the form of Kansu. I think the best thing you can do for the globe right now is let that brother do the most talking.
Divine and Conquer. That's true.
You see that? I mean,
I got to give Madon a hard time because he think he got jokes too.
Hey man, yeah, just like flat Earth, man. Flat Earth is a joke, but you know,
some people don't do that.
No, I'm just playing.
Hey, Madon said your mic flatline, brother Sanchez. He said your mic flatline, man.
He said gravity. Is what caused your mic to stop working, brother Sanchez. He said,
gravity did it. Goddamn. Oh shit. Gravity for every damn thing. Oh man.
I mean, y'all gonna have to disprove gravity, man. It's hard to not prove gravity, bro.
But listen, how do you disprove a theory? You could disprove a fact, but how do you disprove a theory? Like, listen, I'm gonna tell you the thing with gravity that we have. People say Jesus don't exist. Christians say prove he didn't exist. If he didn't exist, how can you prove that he did exist? There would be nothing left to prove that he did or didn't exist. So you can't prove the non-existence of something. The fact that it don't exist is proof that it don't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Gravity.
I can't answer that. I can't even answer that.
Yeah.
Well, I can. Well, I can answer that.
Oh my
The thing
God.
about the thing about gravity is that we know that it's a force that's here, that's present. We may can't see it,
No,
but
we
we know
don't.
that force exists. Yes, we do. What do you
No, we
mean,
don't.
But see, now that
bro?
sounds like
Can you
God.
see?
Think about it. Don't that
Can you see?
sound,
Can
Madon,
you
think
see
about it.
magnetism?
But
Can you see
Madon,
electromagnetism
but
with the
Madon,
naked eye?
think about this, Madon. Don't that sounds like God? Don't that sound like we know it's a force that's holding everything together, but we can't see it, but it's there. Them two G words, gravity, God, you know.
Facts.
Right. That's why what we call magnetic come from the word magic or mag. You know, it's mythical and mystical. You know, it's an unseen force.
No, you know, I
Yeah.
mean, I get what you're saying to a certain degree, but we talk science, we ain't talking mythos right now. We're talking what
Facts.
holds my feet to the ground. You
But
said
what
it's
I'm saying is,
gravity. You're so here's the thing. It's a fact that if I jump, I'm gonna come back to the ground, but it's a myth what you giving me to explain a fact, and that's where we go wrong. Okay, you can only explain this fact with other observable facts that will support what you saying is a real entity other than, hey, it's a force that you just gotta believe in. Because when I go to talking about density, you don't need nothing else. It makes perfect sense and it explains what keeps us stuck to the earth. I'll be willing to go into it for you, but I want to hog the mic, so I'm gonna mute my mic, and when it come round to me, I can expound on them.
well, all I was saying is that gravity is a force that we know that's present. We can't see it. That's why I think they call it a theory. We know it's present. It's here. You know. But like a lot of brothers say, to identify it, we label it.
Okay, the wind is a force. I can't see it, but I can feel it. This is what you said about gravity. One of them is a fact and one is a theory. You know why? Because we see the effects of wind. We can't see the effects of gravity because when you say gravity is responsible for holding everything to the earth, well, what about the clouds? What about the hummingbirds? When you tell me that, when you start talking about this force is so powerful that it's holding all of these trillions of gallons of water to the earth and pulling it toward the core, but this butterfly can fly right above the ocean and it don't have not no effect at all. Then you got to start saying stuff, well, gravity pull different on different things. Now you talking about God. You talking about a force you can't prove, I can't see, I gotta believe on, and this force got a mind of its own. It know not to pull on a bird, but to pull on the water. It know to make the pebbles sink, but allow the bubbles to float to the top. Now you talking about a force with an intelligence, and now we getting into some spooky shit because now gravity becoming an intelligent entity that's like God that holds everything together and it's selective on its pull. So it ain't just no mechanical absolute force of nature. It's acting with a fucking consciousness now. That's why gravity is a theory, and a root word of theory is theo, and that's God, because these are different Roman deities that they use to explain away the true creator.
Woo, that was some heat, boy.
Well, see the
Boy,
thing about
you
it.
done burnt me down
Um,
off with that.
no. See the thing about it. We can make those things about butterflies, but we got to remember that butterfly has to flap its wings. You see what I'm saying? In order to get takeoff. If it won't, it's gonna stay
Oh
on the ground.
man, come on, brother. So okay,
So what?
so if the
What I'm
butterfly don't,
saying
hold on, wait. So if the butterfly don't flap its wings, it's gonna stay on the
is,
ground. Well, the clouds ain't got no wings. Why they won't fall to the ground then?
because we're dealing with evaporation and things like that. And that's why
Oh
when the clouds
man,
get
oh
full,
man.
that's why when the clouds get full,
Okay,
when the mass of the clouds
okay.
get filled with water,
So
that's
listen.
why it
So
releases.
so so why
So what
helium?
I'm telling you is
So
that
why helium don't stay stuck to the ground then? Helium don't stay stuck to the ground.
because these are forms of gases.
But gravity ain't no, listen, I don't know if you understand the law of gravity. There is no fucking exceptions to the law. The law of gravity says that it pulls everything to the center of the earth. And it shouldn't be selective and say, well, I ain't gonna fuck with that helium, but bring your ass here, water. Like, come
All
on,
right,
man.
how much mass is in the elements that make up
Okay,
helium?
but listen though, none of this stuff matters because once you start talking about mass and all of this, you're no longer dealing with gravity. You're dealing with density. So now you're talking now. Now you're talking. This is what, see, now what you're starting to talk now, Madon, ain't theory. Now you getting into the facts because when you start
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about mass, now you're making sense. That ain't got nothing to do with gravity because listen, when you
Yes, it
talk,
does.
hold on. Let me make my point, and I'm gonna pass the mic.
Okay.
Here's why I said that, and you might be right, Kunsu, but this is what I'm trying to get Madonna to see. That
Okay.
when you talk density, it's all about mass. It's all about the weight of a thing. It ain't got nothing to do with the pull of the earth. It got everything to do with the medium that a thing is in that will determine how it will behave. So we know. So we know. Y'all following me? So we know that air would behave different in water than it will in a goddamn jar. So just saying how we know that if you put a balloon underwater, that it'll rise to the top and it'll keep rising up because the air that's in it. But if you put a pebble, it'll sink. So we just saying that things behave differently based on the medium they in. But when we talk about density, right? Density doesn't need gravity because density says that things that are lighter will rise and things that are heavy will sink. And that is very, very simple. That ain't got nothing to do with gravity. So if you go outside, you notice we live in a enclosed earth and that we live in an atmosphere or atmosphere and that we breathe air is air surrounding us. All right. This air is composed of many gases, and we know that oxygen is the main gas that make up our atmosphere. One of the main gases. So check this out. We talk helium. Why can a helium balloon rise? It's simple because helium is lighter than oxygen. So it will rise always. Now, air is lighter than water. So bubbles are always rise in water. This don't have nothing to do with gravity. This is just the natural way of how things is organized by the Most High. Now, what science would do is replace the Most High with something called gravity. And it's hard to explain because they trying to ignore the fact that something is responsible for keeping this place organized. For example, when you look at Earth on a macro scale, all of the elements are organized and situated in areas of the cosmos that the nature seem to have a sign for them. And we see that water is the lowest point that we see. Everything finds its way, heavy things find their way to the bottom, and lighter things are situated in stacks upward. So even the different gases that make the atmosphere are separated in planes above us based upon their own weight. But that don't have nothing to do with gravity. Gravity says that everything will be pulled to the center of the earth. And you would have to make gravity selective and say, well, it pulls more on this or less on that. And that's when you get into the deification of this. This is what makes it a theory, because now it's behaving like a being because they replace God with gravity. And if you think about it, you can, every time you use the word gravity, if you put God there, it'll work. They interchangeable. So that's all I was saying. Go ahead, Kunsu.
No. I mean, in context, what you were saying, you're absolutely right. In its environment, density. The equation for density is P equals M over V. Well, V is the volume of the body, M is the mass, P would be the density. So the mass and volume create the density, juxtaposed to gravity, which is somewhat of a different force. I mean, mass density is commonly called density of a material in volume. And like you said, in different environments, like air and water, is going to operate different than if it's out in the open air or atmosphere. It's going to operate differently. And with gravity, its relative value, it actually has no unit. It's another term called relative density when it comes to specific type of gravity. So it's the ratio density of a substance to the density of a reference substance, which is always something like water for solid and liquid, or for gas. This is where you get equal volume in air or hydrogen. And that's where you get actions like helium, because it has a different relative density. So when you combine temperature and pressure, that's where you get the phenomena of helium rising under the immense pull of gravity, because of the relative density that the helium creates in a certain environment. Like helium would operate differently in water. It wouldn't do. It would have different movements. Density is an absolute term, and gravity is a relative term. So density has so many units, but gravity, specific gravity, has no units to fit the expression. So I'm not saying that you're wrong. I think it's being taken out of context because we need gravity that stabilizes us within our atmosphere and within the gravitational pull of the sun, juxtaposed to the pull of the planet. And again, now we start getting into geocentric and heliocentric arguments, which kind of both of those are obsolete at the moment. You know, they don't really argue those sciences anymore.
And
But I just want to say you were right. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, though, brother.
ain't no doubt, man. Somebody said it, listen to the person Facebook feel or whatever that is. You got to keep putting your joint in there because the chat moving kind of fast and I can't copy and paste it. Yeah, I sent them one time. He didn't come. But yeah, what you saying, I see what you saying, brother. Huh?
I'm just trying to understand why gravity is in a flat model.
Say that again.
Why wouldn't gravity exist on a flat earth?
Gravity wouldn't exist. Think about this. When they created the globe, they had to create other things. When they said when you tell one lie, you got to tell some more lies. When they created the globe, that was a lie. So they had to tell a bunch of more lies to make this shit work. And if you question it just a little bit, it start falling apart, man. That's what the flat earth movement represents, questioning this shit. It ain't the answers, it's the questions. I got more questions than answers, and I find out that they don't have the answers, and they've been fronting like they did because we clearly showing you that they don't got the answers. It can't be a globe. You telling me it's a globe, but you still saying it's an egg and it's an oblate, so I'm kind of making two arguments. I'm keeping in mind that you do believe in an oblate spheroid, but I'm still debating you about a globe. It always go like that because that's the way it work with globalists. Like they say I don't believe in the globe, it's oblate, but the whole debate be about a perfect globe. And it's like, well, what you believe in? And what I'm showing you now, Kansu, is that flat earthers just said, you know what? Why believe in anything? I go outside and see a flat horizon. I know it's flat. I went up to 100,000 feet with weather balloons and experiments. I know it's flat from that height. I don't have to believe that, but I gotta believe in the globe, and that's like religion. And then when they go to start talking about gravity, it really starts sounding like a religion when you talk about gravity, because all of us believe in a higher power. And I say believe because where it really shouldn't be believed. We all should know it's a higher power, if you ask me. But and if we know that it's a higher power, why do we need theories and words to explain away that higher power? Now, for example, the sun and moon are moving right now. They going around in circles around the North Pole right now. And guess what? Science can explain what's making the sun and moon go around. But a Christian can too, a Muslim can too, because these religions are a form of science That's how science was being told back in the day. They have recreated this scientific myth of the stars under the form of NASA, which is a religion. And it's a form of sun worship, but to make a long story short, we all know that it's the Most High responsible for everything. That's if you ask me why the sun and moon moving, I can give you a scientific answer, but I also can say, hey man, because of the Most High, and both of them will be right. You see? So my thing is, if I ask you what's keeping me held to the earth, you say gravity, and I say density. Both of these are scientific explanations. One is a theory, one is more of what I call an observable proof, because it's when I go to explaining see the reason gravity don't hold its weight. The reason gravity don't hold its weight is because gravity puts its foot in its mouth. When gravity start making these big claims like, hey guys, gravity's responsible for holding all of the water to the earth, I say, damn, gravity powerful than a motherfucker. If you really think about it, man, gravity powerful. Then a flat earther come along and say, well, Brother Sanchez, if gravity's so powerful, why it ain't pulling that butterfly in the water? And Madon say, because his wings flapping. I got to side with the flat earthers, man. And I don't mind being laughed at, you know, or being with the minority. The arguments are just stronger. You can laugh, you can play, you can say what you want, the majority rule, but I will be a flat earther to the day I die getting laughed at, because the fucking arguments that we got, you just can't laugh this shit away, man. You can't say because the butterfly wings flapping, gravity can't fuck with it, but then say gravity's so strong that if I jump, it's gonna pull me down and I weigh more than the butterfly. I don't care how fast that butterfly wing flapping, his ass should be face first on the ground if gravity able to make me stay on it. I don't care that he can fly and he flapping his, none of that don't matter when you start saying gravity is this powerful. You make claims that's easily to debunk. That's why gravity is not a fact, it's a theory, because once you start questioning it, it falls apart. Unlike density, density explains it all so perfectly. You don't have to believe in it. It don't make no big claims. It ain't selective and all this so shit. Like gravity sound like a some kind of god. And when you start opening your mind, you see how they deceiving us.
All right, well, can I ask you a question, Brother Sanchez? All right, well, why, if you got two objects, right, and they weigh different, why when you release both of them objects at the same time, do they hit the ground at the same time, even though they're different weights?
That ain't true. Okay, so check this. All right, so check this out, right? Listen to me. So let's put your theory to the test. I got two objects that weigh different, and if I drop them, they're going to hit the ground at the same time. Let me tell you how that's a lie. Let's say I got a balloon in one hand and a brick in the other hand. When I drop them, the balloon going to go up. The brick going to go down. So your little two objects that's dropped at the same time, no, brother. I just took. Hold up, no, I don't know what you talking about. Listen. Hold up, listen. You said if I got two objects and if I drop them at the same time, they gonna hit the ground at the same time. I got two objects, a balloon and a brick, and I said you're wrong.
Let me reword it then for you. Let me reword it. I should have known. After I said it, I felt as though I left it open. But let me reword it. All right, if you got two objects that's the same size, the same shape. You got two objects the same shape, but different weight. But they hit the ground at the same time when you release them. If you release them at the same time.
So I got two objects, same shape. I drop them and they hit the ground at the same time, right?
Right.
Okay. So they got to be the same shape, and when I drop them, they gonna hit the ground at the same time.
Yeah.
And it don't matter they weight.
Right.
So okay, so if I got a balloon that's shaped like a brick and a real brick, and I drop them, they gonna drop at the same time.
All right. All right. Let's say you got two balls. Let's say you got two. Let's say you got two round balls, right? You got two. You got two tennis balls, and one way less than the other one. They still gonna drop at the same time.
Hold
So
up,
the
hold up,
thing
hold
about
up,
gravity, not
wait.
only is gravity,
Nah,
hold on, not only is gravity pulling stuff downward, gravity is also shaping things, man. We got to remember that as well. Gravity shapes things.
now
You see what I'm
gravity. Hold
saying?
up, wait, stop. That proved my point when I said when they go to talking about gravity, it sound like a god. Now gravity is shaping shit. Now it's shaping shit. Now, so what is shaping me into, Madon?
It shapes you into your body.
So then
You see
why?
what I'm
So
saying?
if gravity shaped me into my body, then why don't it shape me like my cousin? My cousin heavy set. I'm skinny. Why gravity shaped him
Well,
with?
that's
Well,
dealing
hold
with
on.
that's
Wait
dealing
a
with
minute, man. Let me finish the damn question. Why did gravity shape him into a heavy set dude, and gravity decided to shape me to a little skinny fella?
well, we're not talking about that, man. That's different.
Okay, well, tell
What
me
I'm
what you're
saying
talking
is
about.
like when you like things in space, like the sun and the moon and stuff like that. Those things, gravity helps shape those things. You see what I'm saying? That's why the moon operate the way it operate. That's why we never see the far side of the moon. You see what I'm saying? Because of the gravitational pull and stuff like that. That's why we don't, that's why, like I said, we don't see the far
I
side of
hear
the moon
what you
because of that.
saying, but every time you
But
try to
then,
make
like
your
I said,
arguments.
a lot of things in space are shaped by gravity. You know what I mean?
So I got somebody out there named Mr. Review. If you want to join the panel, put your link out there. Otherwise, you might mess around and get blocked if you troll too hard. Because we open up these things so you can come let your voice be heard. We don't like troll chats, you typing these novels in the damn chat room. You holding up, come on up here on the panel if you wanted to. You don't debate from, yeah, you don't debate from the chat, man. You debate from the panel. The debate is up here. The people in the chat, they just enjoying the show, doing their thing, man. Come on up here with the Titans. That's just my way of trying to get them up here. I ain't gonna literally block them. I'm just trying to call them a wussy so they can come up here. Put your email out there and we're gonna let you come through the globe. Kansu, go ahead, brother, if you was gonna come in and say something.
Well, I'm just trying to get, I see that it's all based on we playing a game with terminology here. I know that brother Madon was really speaking on drag force, which is based on the weight and volume mass of an object. Why that feather won't drop as fast as, let's say, a bowling ball. It's because of the drag force, that the gravitational field that we are in. And when he says gravity shapes things, gravity holds things together. It's what it's what helps our blood to circulate within bodies because of the gravitational disbursement in the Earth's gravitational pull. And I wish we could have got some ISS footage.
Hey, put your email out there
Because you
one
can
more
see
time,
it.
James. I'm sorry, Kansu. Put your email, James, again. Go ahead, Kansu. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. Even when you see anti-gravity machines and things of that nature, you see the effects of gravity and non-gravity. When I asked earlier, even though it was a trick question, about the submarine, I didn't get to elaborate further. We use gravity with gradients to avoid collisions with underwater mountains because we use gradiometers, which are gravity gradiometers, and that's how a submarine works. You can't work without it. So if gravity didn't exist, then these subs wouldn't be moving around the way that they do because the technology was built on the needs of gravity. Buoyancy is based on gravity. So there are a lot of elements
Well,
that we argue with gravity. No, go ahead, bro.
yeah, you really can't build technology based on a theory. Just because they replace the word density with gravity don't make gravity real. No different than if I start calling it goddamn Kwanzaa and I say this technology is based on Kwanzaa technology, man, because Kwanzaa keeps us held to the ground. That don't debunk density just because I'm calling it something different. So again, it goes back to what you said earlier. It's a lot to do with the terminology, because the ancestors didn't have a word called gravity, but they sure in as hell knew how to explain what keep them stuck to the earth. You know, they didn't need the theory of gravity to explain it very well in detail, and it was a definition that we're calling density today. Now, what we're calling density explains it just fine and leaves you with no stones to turn over. It does it fine. Density works perfect. Gravity, however, doesn't. Now, that's why density is a fact and gravity is a theory. The root word of theory is theos. Again, that's dealing with God, because when you talk gravity, it's a miracle in itself. Think about it. You just told me gravity is what holds me together, man. It's what makes my blood flow. That's God. Like, that's really the most high when you think about it. Like, that would be Christ to a Christian. And just to expound on it some more, if gravity makes my blood flow, and that means people in different hemispheres, if you believe in the globe, they blood flow differently. I don't know, but how would that work? I know that that's a big statement to say that gravity, you know, makes your blood flow, because a lot of people have problems with their blood flow, and they have to take medicines and stuff to help with the flow of their blood, because it's your heart that regulates the flow of your blood. And if gravity controlled the flow of our blood, there wouldn't even be no blood related diseases on earth that were related to the flow of your blood, because gravity will have it all under control, because it's God, right? And whenever you see what I'm saying? So the stuff we say about gravity, we start making these claims and we start asking these other questions, and it quickly debunk the claims, because it leaves so much room for error when you create this theoretical force that can do all of these things, man. And when you start questioning them, it's like, wait a minute, gravity falling apart here. So, you know, I hear you guys and it's interesting, but I think gravity is just an explanation to get rid of us saying that, hey, density is real. Things are organized perfectly in our reality, and the Most High is the force that's doing it. That the Most High is the force that's making sure that the clouds and the helium stay in their part of the sky, that the water always go down, that the bubbles come back up and connect back with the air, because God made it to where air is at this level of the earth. Air starts from the ground, or what we call oxygen, and most of the oxygen, and it reaches a level of the atmosphere, then it turns into another gas, lighter gases, and it get lighter and lighter. And when you go all the way up to the source, it's the most lightest, purest gas in the cosmos, and everything trickles downwards. It's like if you look at the ancient step pyramids, this is what the step pyramids was telling us, how density works in our reality, and how everything is stacked upon each other based upon its weight, and the Most High got everything. For example, if you pour out a pile of sugar on the floor, it'll automatically form a pile or a mountain. And the root word of pile is pi, because pi is a triangle or a pyramid, a pyramid. So in nature, if you pour out anything, it'll naturally form a pile. So that's very beautiful, the fact that this place is intelligent. Everything has a consciousness. The ground knows when you put a seed in it to grow whatever that seed is. You don't have to tell it what to do. You just put the seed there and you walk away. There's intelligence all around us. So when you spill something on the floor like a sugar or a powder, it naturally forms a pile, because this place is intelligent. It organizes everything. That's why when you see mountains are a triangle shape. Just like if I pour sugar on the ground, it'll be a mountain or a pile, because nature organizes everything, and it's so beautiful. Nature got the water at sea level, it got the air at its level, and everything is stacked up just like that step pyramid till you get all the way to the all-seeing eye, and that's the most purest element of the cosmos that gave birth to everything else. So That's what we go back to. And what I'm talking now connects us with the Most High. But when you take all of that beautiful ancient science away, hold on.
Can I say something?
Yeah, and I'm gonna stop right here. Yeah, and I'm gonna stop right here. When you take all of that beautiful ancient science away and you just replace it with gravity as a theory, you lose the connection with the Most High. Go ahead, brother. Sorry about that. I had to go and just wrap it up for you right there.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm a critical thinker and I'm a critical reader. I've been trained to read scriptures and understand words. Had to learn linguistics and at a high level. And this is what makes these conversations very difficult, because I heard you say that gravitation, the theory of gravity, and the root word of theory being theos, and that's not true. If we understand the root word in the word theory, it's a Greek word, and we have two different words that help disambiguate that. You have theory and you have theocracy. The difference between the word theory and theocracy is the O. And the O in the Greek language, that is very important, because the O in theocracy is spelled with an omicron, whereas theory is spelled with an omega. So the former is a small O, and the latter is the big O. So this may seem banal at first, but ultimately it's relevant because it conveys different meanings. So when we study language and we understand the omicron, the root is generally connected to a quality of the divine, what you speak of. That would be when it's used in theocracy, as the Greeks wrote this word, because it didn't start off as an English word. It started off as a Greek word. So we have to be honest when we speak on this and saying what a word is.
Okay, so when I deal with root words, and I'm a pro at this stuff, and I'm not dealing with linguistics, that's probably where you miss me. I'm not even dealing with language. I'm dealing with etymology, phonetic sound, meaning that you don't even have to know English to get to decipher words the way I teach on my channel. Flat power to the people who pick up on secretism. Yes, but I teach is the universal language, and I'm going to share a little bit of it with you, share what I'm telling you right now. When we talk etymology, we're talking about the sounds that we make, meaning O, O, E, E, I, U, U, ka, ka, all of these different sounds that the mouth can make. When we talk language, we're talking about the different combinations you can pair these sounds up to create your own language. But the sounds have all.
That affects your cognitive thinking.
No, listen, I'm trying to explain it to you. I'm trying to explain it to you. I haven't even gotten to. I'm trying to tell you exactly what I do. People who follow syncretism know this stuff. I'm just trying to enlighten you.
I know about syncretism.
Okay, but not all people know the same way. So let me explain to you exactly what I do, so you can, kind of have something to critique here and say, well, you do this wrong or not, so you can at least know what I do. So how I come up with theo as the root word of theory, because theo is the word that predates all the words that you add on to that. What I mean is, in the beginning was theo. All of the ologies and the reads, meaning theory and theology and theoism or whatever you want to add to it, that's later. But in the beginning was just theo. And when you deal with phonetics, that's not just limited to English in Rome. That's a universal sound. THEO is also DIO, that you see in words like Dior, because in some cultures, theo is dio. In some cultures, theo is eo. In some cultures, theo is eco. So you still hear the rhythm, and it's about the rhyme or the phonetics. It's deeper than what it means to certain cultures, because the meaning of words change across the scale. But when you deal with the rhythm and the sound and what they universally meant, when you talk about cosmology and sacred geometry, there's one universal rhythm. Even the animals know it. So when you look up the etymology for theo, it'll tell you that the word forming element, meaning God, God's God, from Greek theos, which is God, Okay, so when you take this out of Greek, you'll still get words that rhyme or sound similar to theo that mean something related to God, because all around the world, people acknowledge the same truth in different ways. You see what I'm saying? So that's one way you can see how theo means God. And if you look at the word and learn something called context clues, they tell you that it means God because you have to go to theology to become a minister. You have to be a theologian to deal with the studies of God and all of that, to get your degrees and start a church and do all of that. You know, so that's would be under theology, and for a reason, because the word theo means God. I'm not making it up. I speak English and I teach people who speak English. So I'm using etymology and English words to decipher the truth. That's all. I'm not leaning them astray on that. But I see what you're saying though. You was right too, Kansu.
Okay.
And
I understand under secretism, that would mean that. I definitely understand what you're saying. But we're talking about a specific word. We're talking about the theory of gravity, scientific theory. It's not just a layman's theory. It is a specific means. I've heard flat earthers use this term common sense. Well, all sense ain't common. Common sense to fly an airplane, it takes training. It don't take common sense to open up somebody's brain and perform on it. It takes training. It's certain things that require that you have adequate aptitude as opposed to your natural intelligence. Yes, we depend on our natural intelligence. We learn to walk, we learn to speak, we learn who our mother is, we learn our source of sustenance. There are certain natural things that we assimilate to, but we also need education and specified fields of study. And your vocabulary is very important on how you're cognizant in understanding things. And this is where, when we make arguments about gravity and density, I think that there is a misunderstanding or misappropriation. I think that I'm gonna have to go real deep into what gravity is and what density is. I mean, it's not my platform, so I have to do it at another time. But
okay, we could do it tomorrow. Whenever you have some time, you want to do it, then we can talk about gravity and density, man. You can do that one-on-one, and we can get it in.
Yeah, I'm half tired now, man. I ain't finna let you box me now, and I'm tired.
I feel you, and I don't even wanna do nothing right now. I want to rest it up. Hey, we don't want no excuses. Let me give a shout out to the sister Ann. She said, none of you ballers are leading me to believe you have common sense. Shout out to Ann, man.
Hey, man,
Much love, sis.
Tell that sister, she don't know what's common. And, she definitely ain't got no sense.
Hey, man, leave my sister alone, because I'm going to tell you something right now. The brother Kunsu said one thing. He said, you don't need common sense to fly a plane. And I don't know how you ballers think, but you do need common sense to fly a plane, you know, because I get what he's saying. You need the proper training. Of course, you got to go to school to be a pilot, but you won't comprehend shit they teaching you in school if you ain't got common sense. If you ain't got common sense, when you go to pilot school, your ass ain't gonna even make it out of there, you know. But when it comes to common sense, that's something that we ain't got, because common sense will tell us water don't hold the shape of a ball. The only way it would be able to do that is with a magical force called gravity. And now when we say that gravity is a scientific theory, putting the word scientific in front of something don't make it true. I can eat a scientific pizza tonight. I can wake up in the morning and make me a scientific sandwich, you know. Putting the word scientific in front of something don't make it fact, guys. We really got to start critical thinking our environment. No, I know it. But when they talk about the word theos, man, it's a fact, brother, that gravity is a theory, and it acts as it takes the place of God. Everything y'all say about gravity, Christians and other people in religion say about God, that it holds together this whole universe, Can't none be sustained without it. It controls the flow of your blood circulation. Madon says even shaping me. And my pastor told me that's what Christ was doing. He was shaping me. He was constantly molding me. So, I mean, if you can't see that the Christian patriarchs of old days just recreated heliocentrism in the form of NASA, it's not for everyone's eyes to be open. Sometimes I get mad that I know all of this stuff because it get lonely, man. And I get tired of arguing with people. And I be like, man, sometimes I just wish, because you can't undo facts. And sometimes I do these debates hoping that somebody convince me I'm wrong so I can just fit back in with the crowd again. Like, but hey, I was called to stand out. But I fucking got so much respect for Madon, you and Kunsu. I will say, man, y'all the best to have on a panel with this shit, though. For real, man.
Well, let me ask you a question. Oh, go ahead, Consul. My bad. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Madon. Go ahead, bro.
Well, all I was going to ask, Brother Sanchez. Do you agree that NASA is in lower Earth orbit, or you don't think they up there?
I think that NASA is in green screen orbit.
All right, let me ask you. Okay, well, all right. Well, let me ask you this then. Do you believe in zero G or zero gravity, like weightlessness, when they use certain planes to go up a certain height and experience weightlessness, or what they call zero gravity?
Guess what? I'm gonna tell you what that is right now. You can call it zero gravity if you want to use the word gravity, but all it is the point of tension where anything balances out. And they call it weightlessness or zero gravity. Why say zero gravity when you can just say weightlessness? Or it's so many synonyms other than this theory that they made. So what that is if I jump right now, the part of my jump where I reach the climax, that would be considered zero gravity. But 1 split second, I'm basically levitating till I start coming back down. I mean, if you go in the plane and keep doing in a wave position, you can keep recreating that same shit. All right. So when they up there in that plane trying to create what they call a zero gravity, according to physics, I don't even think that shit's possible. And that's been debunked on several flat earth channels as being a big green screen room. That big plane they got is a big joke. And it's something else to it than what they showing you about them just going in this crazy pattern and being weightless. A lot of that weightlessness that they showing you in these enclosed environments are a result of green screen. And I can show you a couple videos sometime in the future to prove that, because they've been busted, buddy, red-handed on more than one video on like damn 20 something debunking the ISS and the damn harnesses, and it's gravity isn't real, bro. They've been faking the hell out of gravity.
Well, real quick before I know Consu wanted to speak. Well, so what's holding the flat Earth up? Is it sitting on something? What is it doing?
Here's what I'm gonna say to you, because I've never been up under the earth. Have you, Madon?
Not at all.
All right, so both of us can only give our belief based upon the facts. So here's my belief based upon all of my facts. I believe that if you was to take a shovel or machine and start digging, I think you'll just keep fucking digging and digging, and the dirt will never run out.
We'll see the scripture.
Okay. Well, I thought you wanted me to answer you and give you my belief.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I know what the scriptures say. I was a Christian. I really don't want to be retaught the same shit over and over again, man.
No, I mean, he said he suspends the earth.
I know that. I know what the scriptures say. But I thought you was asking me my belief. I'll shut up and let you go and preach the scriptures, though. I'm gonna mute my mic. Go ahead.
Nah, man. The brother Constu wanted to speak, man. So I'm gonna fall back, brother.
Okay, cool.
No. I just wanted to say I'm about to get out of here, man. It's late for me. I got
real quick, before you get off, Consu, can I speak real quick?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, brother? How you doing, brother, man? I know me and you had a heated dialogue with each other, but I just want to apologize to you and let you know it was nothing toward you, though, and I respect you as a man. You and the Don, you know what I'm saying, for still speaking your point of views. But I just wanted to ask y'all brothers this, all that us flat earthers are saying is that the earth is not spinning. We're not going around the sun. Okay, now we say it's flat. In my mind, me personally, I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm not gonna speak for everybody, but me is they try to disguise keeping us on a level plane when they got us on an unlevel plane. So that's where we at in the life of the world, and that's why the 1% is controlling everything in the world. You feel me? And this is what we're trying to expose as flat earthers. You feel what I'm saying? So like, if we can just agree that we was on the flat plane, what would that change? That we was all on level ground. That we had a level playing field. So that would change the perspective of the ways that we look at each other. Because we will look at nobody as somebody over and under them because we all, our feet is on the same level ground. You feel what I'm saying? So I was just saying that to y'all brothers just to put that in y'all head and just wonder why wouldn't y'all agree with the plane that we all exist on is a level ground and we should be a level ground not controlled by the 1% of the world who's trying to tell us what they want us to believe because we was all indoctrinated on the same thing. We all went through the school system. It was the system, the program that they programmed. Just like the radio and the television, the program has a program director that's programming what's come out, what they predict, what we receive, because they putting out what they want us to receive. So we just have to listen with an open mind on the level plane. You know what I'm saying? And then we could probably get up out of this thing together. I just wanted to say that. And peace to everybody on the panel. Peace to Bro Change. Y'all like and share and subscribe this man's channel, man. We pushing that real issue. Peace, man.
Hey, peace, Huey, man. Much love to the brother Huey, man. And shout out
Yeah.
to the brother King Atkinson. Shout out to Ann for giving me that email. Welcome to the show, bro. You the last one. I'm gonna close out here in a minute. Let's go on ahead and get it in, brother. Speak your mind.
No doubt, man. I've been trying to get on for a minute. I'm like, God damn, I've been trying to get through before I pass out.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
what's good, man.
but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really wanted to ask you if you peeped you know the brother Garfield that be on Sinetta channel. They was doing a flat earth debate. He had the boy Michael Edwards on there. I don't know if you was familiar with how he was trying to like uh basically belittle you and all that with trying to bring up like I don't know, you had some like videos or whatever, and he was coming at your neck talking about
Yeah.
following this guy, he doing this flat earth stuff and he busy talking crazy on this rap stuff and all that. But my whole thing with that, it was like, I don't know if they contacted anybody before they did the debate because they was just bashing the flat earthers, but they didn't have nobody who really know about the flat earth. I wanted to know if y'all knew about what was going on with that at that time.
Yeah, I know about
This
them.
was like,
These are,
oh, okay.
yeah, I saw it. I didn't watch it. I can't watch them guys because, listen, they do too much of watching other people instead of making their own lane. And the guys like
Right.
that'll never grow. Now, all of that is attacks from Sarnetta. Sarnetta don't like me, and Sarnetta don't want to come out and attack me on his own, so he got minions to do it for him because he got that kind of pull. I give him his props on that. He do got other grown man following orders. That's because Sarnetta got a little money to go around. He been robbing the people for a long time. He got a bunch of crooks that he housing around him, like the Dagger Squad, a big credit scam operation. They got pedophiles around him, man, protecting, a lot of people up there who have been tampered with by these. They look, people, listen, man. Like I said, guys gotta protect themselves because of Sarnetta and them. These the
Right.
same guys who praise that the fact that Malcolm X died, saying that nigga should have died. This the way they think. They're gangsters. They ain't for the damn people because they'll kill a black man before they'll kill a damn white man that they say they hate. And shouldn't be killing no damn man but the ones in power killing you with the chemtrails and etc. Because it ain't about the colors. But them guys are racial diversion agents, and they already know I represent an end of their movement. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I don't have to address them because what I'm teaching waking their people up. They see the numbers shifting. So I'm a big threat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they got fools like him around to come with that type shit because they can't win with the facts and the knowledge.
Right. I feel you. And then another thing I wanted to talk about, because one thing that I notice a lot of people like to bring up, like like the one who just was talking before you put me on, he made a good point, like with the whole talk with education and all that. Like I notice a lot of people really don't know that with science, you got independent scientists and you got mainstream scientists. And with mainstream scientists, those are the ones that be pushing their agenda, all the stuff that they put in the textbooks from day one, from what we learned from when we first get into kindergarten and all that. And this is what everybody regurgitate. They all regurgitate what mainstream science is pushing. So they talk this gravity stuff and all that, but they don't realize, like, independent scientists, they've been going to war with mainstream science to this day, and they be contradicting the teachings and saying gravity don't exist. When we just regurgitating the shit that they've been teaching, which been bullshit. And I just want people to realize, like, gravity, like you said, it's been theory. It's always been theory, and there's no facts behind these mainstream scientists, so-called theoretical things that they call like gravity. And I just wanted to like put that out there for people who quick to come on here and be talking about gravity, this, theory, relativity, and all this, and that. So I just wanted to say that for the people who quick to regurgitate the bullshit we was taught from school and all that.
Yeah,
That's
man.
all I wanted to say, bro.
Hey, can I say one more thing real quick, bro? Sanchez?
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey, bro, you just to the brother who was just speaking, bro. You so right, bro. You feel me? But we gotta realize, right? Guess what realizing is?
Uh-huh.
I said we have to realize, and guess what that is?
What's that?
That is some real lies.
Real lies, no doubt. Real
Hey,
lies.
check this out. Check that. That's some theory for your ass, ain't it? And I'll tell you another theory for your ass, right? Why are they promoting on the TV, like say, motherfucker who got diarrhea or any medicine? They'll give you something, right, to get rid of something. But then when they give you something, you might have 10 other symptoms. But you still go take that shit.
Right.
So
Yeah,
where's the common sense in that, right? Where's the common sense in that? Like these bookworms we talking about, right? When they bookworms, they stand behind the bookworm theory because they fucking bookworms. This is why us, right, the people who was fucking in the streets and shit, we realized that the realize in school. And we did what we had to do. We learned math and a little bit shit that we reading that we wanted to know. And we realized that science was within us. Everything was within us. That's why that shit didn't resonate with us. You feel me?
Exactly.
And it was meant for us to be the ones in the forefront because we were true warriors. You feel me? Everybody can't be warriors. Everybody can't be the motherfucking chief. This is why they're Indians. You feel me?
I agree, dog.
And the laws of when you're dealing with the laws of nature, and they can't deal with the laws of nature because they upside down. Their head spinning the fuck around. They can't even see on the level plane. So they can't even see shit from a clear perspective because their head is spinning at a degree that they don't even realize it. So they you feel me? Because they got their head spinning. because they got their round earthers, because they spinning on this fucking shit. They can't stop and see that the shit stop with you. If I sit here in the same position all day, the sun ain't gonna move until it's time for it to move. But if I get my ass up and start moving around the earth, guess what? The fucking sun gonna move with me because it's with me. It's
Right.
part of me. It is the universe. So the earth will move when I move. If you sit your ass still, then your earth ain't moving. Your universe ain't moving. Your ass is stagnant, complacent.
Exactly.
Hey, that's a good way to look at it, though, on a metaphysical tip. That's real deep right there, though. That's real deep, man. Hey, shout out to y'all fellas, man, because y'all really brought us home with some powerful shit, man. And I'm going to go and get up out of here now because, man, yeah, I'm going to probably go live this weekend, most definitely. Yeah, man,
Hey,
make sure.
Sanchez.
Yeah,
Hey, Sanchez, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I had emailed the boy Garfield, right? I told him he gotta do another debate with some real like flat earth knowledgeable people. And he said on Sunday, email him. We got a show every Sunday. So
Hold up, wait a
like
minute, wait. I don't mean to cut you off. Tell
uh
Garfield to email me. I ain't emailing him. Tell him cause I'm gonna tell
okay,
you know why?
okay, I'll do that.
Because he was
I'll do
wrong.
that.
He was wrong for getting that man going live, calling himself debating flat Earth without no opponent. Let me tell y'all something.
Right. I said the same
Yeah,
thing.
because Floyd Mayweather ain't gonna get in an empty ring and punch a few punches at the air and say, "I'm the champ, bitch." You ain't fight nobody. Get me in the ring, and
Right.
I'm easy to contact. My email always on the screen. I'm always live putting the link out there, so you knew how to get in touch with me, Dagger Squad. But you didn't want me up there because it's easy to win a fight when you fighting the fucking wind, fighting the air. And you got up there and
Right.
spent the whole show trying to tank my character and pull up the fact that I used to be a rapper. I used to be a rapper. You still a credit card scammer.
Mm. Yeah. I'm gonna definitely do that. When I go on there, I'm gonna email him again because he
Yeah,
said email him Sunday. I'm gonna email him Sunday. I want to be a part of that also, but
yeah,
I want him to have real people who got knowledge of that. I kind of got a problem with saying real globe earthers. I like to say like real truthers because it ain't just about. I mean, I said globe earthers. I mean flat earthers. It
yeah,
ain't just
just
about
truth.
flat earthers. It's you know what I'm saying. Like it ain't just about the
And you know
flat earth.
what?
It's about truth. Period. So it's like
What you
me.
saying?
I'm a trooper.
Uh-huh.
The flat earth is truth, along with a lot of other shit. You know what I'm saying?
You said some real shit, brother, because what you saying resonate with me. I'm gonna get out of saying flat earther so much, and I'm with you. I'm gonna start saying truther more. That resonate more with
Right,
me than
right,
flat earther, cause I don't want to make it like I'm just a limited to flat earther. Everybody know it's flat over here all day, but
right,
it's deeper than that. And you
right,
can miss
right,
a lot of people just by limiting yourself with that one word, because ultimately it's
right,
about the truth. And even us flat earthers say that a lot. We say all the time, we say, listen, it ain't even really about the shape, it's about the lie. So if it's really about
right,
the lie, then I'm a truther before I'm a flat earther.
right. Exactly.
Because I was a truther before I was a flat earther. Because I'm a truther, that's how I became a flat earther. Because I was a
Same
truther
here.
first.
Same
Yeah.
here.
Some
Exactly.
people become flat earthers, then they get interested in the truth. No, I was always interested in the truth, and that's what led me into flat earth. And that's
Right.
what I'm gonna say about, for the most part, that's all of our story, not just mine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Exactly. So it's on Sunday. I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna
You let them know.
send it out to you, and I'm gonna be a part of that also. I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? Like the dudes he had on there, man, had me so pissed, and I was trying to get through. But it is what it is. We gonna see what it's about Sunday because he said just email him and we'll do it Sunday. So
Hell yeah, I'm with it. And they did me wrong, but I'm willing to look forward and go and build with them. But
okay,
and I'm willing to keep shit copacetic with anybody despite the disagreements. if you gonna keep it real with me, have respect for me, I'ma have it with you. You ain't gotta be a flat earther, you know.
Right.
And at the same time, what I don't like is you bringing up my past that I used to be a rapper. I don't care nothing about it. Hey, them videos was dope. If you ask me, I look back at them like, oh shit, I was doing. Hey, I was on the mic. That's just
Right.
who I was. But for them
But
to
at
do,
the same time, they ain't got nothing to do with what you
thank you.
talking about. With it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done a lot of shit in my past. Like, they ain't got shit to do with if I'm teaching or talking about some shit that's waking people up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what they got to do with anything? Malcolm X was a fucking pimp that had fucking relaxer in his hair.
Yeah,
What they got to do with
but they
what
gonna bring that up.
philosophers
Yeah,
and
they gonna
woke
bring
up?
that up now, and that's crazy because this the type guys we got in the conscious community. And if you think that's girly behavior, you bringing up a
Right,
past of mine that you know I ain't no longer into. And so what? We
right,
all done something in the past. What they got to do with now? And that's them
right.
guys' problem. They so stuck in the past, man. They can't have a future. I've been on YouTube a little over 2 years and got triple the amount of subscribers and progress that them guys got. Not that is all about the numbers, but that tells a lot, you know. And the guys been on YouTube over 10 years and they look at my channel and see I popped up 2 years ago and triple. They like, damn, man, hold up, man. Hey, we gotta hate some kind of way. We gotta slow him down, you know. And it's
Right,
sad that
right.
it's like that when we all supposed to be, you know, trying to
You
save the
can't slow you
children.
down, bro, when you got them on another playing field and they playing on a round ball trying to get up this goddamn hill fighting gravity.
You ain't lying, man. Straight up though.
The gravity is keeping them back, bro. You fly, you space agent. Like they don't even know, bro. This is what space age pimping was. They don't even
Yep.
listen to 8 Ball because they on that New York shit. They weren't
Oh
able to listen
man.
to everybody around the world because they were stuck on their side of the world, thinking that they was the only niggas who was doing hip hop when that shit started. When we was all dancing and fucking rapping and had music, nigga. This is what the fucking the natives was
Yep.
doing. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. We been had rhythm and drum. The fuck wrong with these niggas, man?
Damn
They
right.
always want to try to own some shit. How you gonna own something that created was always created to add to something to take away from it? Man, they fucking crazy with that shit, man. They better get with this flat way, bro, because that's where it's at way, bro.
Yep.
Putting everybody on the level plane, doing away with this fuck ass currency and utilize our currency. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta understand what they did with this globe shit is here a whole bunch of truths. They trapped us in time. They put us in the capsule and fucking controlled our goddamn mind to where we can grow at their speed. They wanted to limit our speed, so they put us on the fucking speed or on the highway at speed level. When we in this time capsule, we gotta know that we always trapped in time. Past, present, future. Past, present, future is always continuous going. So that shit is trapped right here with us. We got them time traveling every day as we speaking. This is what they call traveling in the Masonicry shit. But that's the secret shit that they want to keep from you. That's why I asked them brothers, are you a Masonic? And then you take a fucking oath. Because it's different when you learn knowledge and you didn't take an oath from it and you learned it from a true source. Because you took an oath, that means you trying to withhold something from the people. You feel me? So then when motherfuckers like us, we go speaking the truth and we didn't take the oath, they wonder where the fuck we got this shit from. Because we build it with the universe. We coming back with nature and dealing and recognizing nature when nature talking to us. See, they don't hear it when they hear it through Brother Sanchez's voice, and you hear it through my voice, and you hear it through these panels' voices, and you see us building, and that energy is just exploding. They don't fuck. You can't control that because our energy will never die. We fucking gonna rise above all these round head motherfuckers and look at them at this flat plane.
Hey,
While we know that our body is able to levitate higher than this fucking density that our physical is in,
Huey P,
but
man.
they don't want to
goddamn.
know that.
Yo,
They don't want to
hey,
get spooky and shit.
hey, Huey
You know,
P, Huey
say
P.
Huey P.
Yeah,
Yeah, no doubt.
no
No doubt,
fucking
homie.
doubt, man. Flat motherfucking power. I fucks with y'all,
Motherfucking
man.
power. Drop that
Hell
goddamn
yeah.
Malcolm shit on these niggas' head, bro. Sanchez. Keep dropping that music on these niggas' head. Heavyweight. Heavyweight on these niggas, man. Y'all go to my channel, subscribe.
Yeah.
Y'all go to fucking Huey P, Nuisance. Y'all go to my goddamn SoundCloud. I got that real gangster, real power music. I know I was on my flat shit back then, but we all done been through that. But we see the change in my stuff. Now we talk about unity. Come on, man. I'll talk about black because they say that we can't come together. I'm trying to bring us together. I know that we ain't black, but we need to bring us together. That don't mean that I'm racist and I don't like the Caucasians. That means I'm just trying to unify my people. I ain't say y'all had to leave. I said that I'm trying to unify my people. Y'all fucking together. The Mexicans together. The Chinese together. The fucking Koreans together.
I'm gonna tell you something right now, and I'm gonna leave you guys to think about this before we get out of here. We gotta get out of the, and a lot of you might not agree with me right now, and I love you to death, Hewitt, and all of you brothers on the panel, because man, this is what's gonna we the spirits that's gonna save the children, not the complacent guys who think that the government got them everything under control, ain't nothing to be mad about. You know, let them keep spraying you. Right now, they plan a damn fake. They planning a fake alien invasion where they gonna kill up a lot of people. They trying to get rid of a lot of us real soon. And as you see guys like Hewitt and myself getting worked up, saying, "Guys, wake up, wake the fuck up." And you see more guys getting more calm, saying, and it's sick, man, because and I'm gonna tell you something right now before we get out of here. We got to get out of the my people thing, because your people right now is that word we used earlier, truthers. And truthers come in all colors and shapes. And I'm gonna tell you something. A white boy that knows the government don't have our best interest in mind and knows that he can't believe shit the government saying is more of a brother and a friend to me than a black guy who's fucking in the boule and fucking trying to work toward population control. So it ain't about color. It's about yeah. And I know you already know. I'm just establishing that because a lot of people in the chat room. But I'm gonna say, guys, man, this been a powerful show, man. And I hate I got to get up out of here, but I'm way past my time. So I'm gonna go.
Sanchez, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, this your brother Aaron, man. Aaron Mad Max Carter from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You know what I'm saying? I've been on your panel a couple of times. I feel like I never really get a chance to speak, and I know it happens to be every time you getting off, or like I never really get on the panel when it's full. It is what it is, man. I really don't want to hold you up. I just want to say, shout out to you, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you really been my favorite truther that I have been hearing since I've gotten into this flat earth thing last year. I think it's been going on a year now. And you real articulate with your work and everything, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you real cool, level-headed, you know what I'm saying? You real, you 100. And you don't make, I feel like you don't make enough videos, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? You make just enough, because when you do come with it, you come with real intricate work. Your thoughts are real, you know what I'm saying? Everything is like in order. You put it out there just so good, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that a whole lot. And I appreciate you putting in that work and putting yourself on the line for us, because you know damn well that it's dangerous out here saying what you're saying, man.
It is. I don't know how. I'm gonna push harder and harder, man, into hey, I want to kick the wall out. And I just want to say I appreciate your encouragement, and I'm humbled, man. I really appreciate all of y'all, man, for real. Because
yeah, hey, go ahead.
No, you got it. Like you said, you don't get a chance to talk much, so you got it, my brother.
No, that's fine. I just want. Is there any way that I could get you on a hangout to chop it up with you? I don't care if it's for like 20 minutes. Can I email you to point you? Because I want to start making my own content too. I want a little bit of your advice. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, let me just make this announcement to everybody tuned in. One thing I do to give back is make myself available, because I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to do that. You know, a lot of time when people keep growing and they get up to 100,000s and all these subscribers, it's hard to kind of do stuff. So while I can, that's one thing I do to give back. I don't care how big your channel is, what kind of channel it is. If it's about exposing the truth, I'll come on there. We can do shows, man. Email me And yeah, we can do it, man. I'll come on your channel, put the name in the title. I'll send my folks over there. Hey, I'm doing a show over here, and we'll get it popping. Yep.
Most definitely, bro, Sanchez. I sure appreciate that, and that just makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm so about to cry right now because it hurts, man. Like all this stuff I've been learning, you know what I'm saying? But it just, the truth will set you free. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is all I gotta say for tonight. I'm done. Hillary Clinton, I feel like she said it best when she said this shit. I remember her saying it live during her little speech that she gave in front of all her college students. She was like, "You guys are in information war right now," and that shit made my fucking skin crawl because I knew exactly what she was referring to when she was saying it at the time. She knows, and the government know damn well that we are starting to wake up to this truth, and they, on their campaign to disorganize it. But
hold on, what she said? Say that again.
Her quote was, you can go look this up. She said it, I forgot what school it was, somewhere on the East Coast. I don't know if it was Maryland, something like that. She said to her students, you can see it in her face. She looked real sick and guilty. She was like, you guys are at an information war right now. You can look this up. I'm not lying. It made my skin crawl. I was like, damn, man, she's right, because I knew exactly what she was talking about. It was right down there when I started to wake up.
We already know she right, and that's been the war.
But that's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is you got to pick your sides. Now you got. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
that's
you
all
good.
I was saying. No, that's all I was saying.
No, you
got three
very
sides
right.
of people. You got three sides of people. You got people that's going to be on their side, that's going to try to fight to keep this system in place. You got people that's going to be the real truthers that's fighting for the people to try to free us, and then you got people that's going to sit in the middle on the fence that's not going to do a damn thing. That know damn well that shit ain't right, but they choose not to do nothing no way.
And that's gonna be and that's gonna be the bulk of the people, and they just as guilty as the ones that's helping the establishment. So it's gonna be interesting to see where we go from here. I put a post on I put a post on Facebook that was very powerful, guys. I be dropping a lot of jewels on my Facebook wall. I'll be writing long notes. I'll be writing a bunch of stuff that they doing as far as this transhumanism and the different things and the different technology. Make sure y'all find me on Facebook. Follow me on there so you can check my wall and go down my wall and catch up. But let me go ahead, let the panel go so I can get out of here, man. And I'm gonna just say to Mad Max, make sure you get back on the next panel. I want to talk to you some more, brother, because I don't like the fact that you've been having a hard time to get up here. I enjoy your energy for the time that you was here tonight, man.
Thanks, brother. I really mean everything that I'm saying with a passion, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And you really changed my life as far as like a lot of people be out here, you know what I'm saying, just to feel like they part of this movement, they doing stuff like you come out here and I feel like you just give it to like just explicit, uncut, don't give no fucks. And it's not like you just saying it to be disrespectful. It's all coming from the heart. That shit resonated with me and it has been since day one. I feel like you the realest out here, man. Shout out to you. Much love.
And also, before you go, Sanchez, to you, Mad Max, Huey P, all y'all, like I said, man, like I be listening to these other shows and stuff, and they just be pissing me off trying to just degrade the people who deal with flat earth. Like, we all need to be on Sunday, come at these niggas, man. I'm telling you, Sanchez, I'm
looking forward to it.
Right now to be ready on Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna be ready, man. And the only thing about I'm gonna tell you right now though, if I get over there with Garfield and them, and they go to cut me off and doing all this whole disrespectful stuff, I'ma just leave. But I'ma definitely go over there ready to.
You ain't gotta put up with no bullshit.
Don't even entertain that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you don't even gotta entertain that. But they gotta give you a chance to speak and tell your side of things, just like how they do with their shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And it's gonna go down, man. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna go and run up out of here, man, cause shit. But I'll see y'all tomorrow, man.
Shout out to you and everybody on the panel, Brother King, Brother Huey P. Y'all stay up, man, and y'all be safe. Much love.
Hey, much love to all of y'all, man. Flat power, man. Y'all be safe.
Keep it level, man. Keep a level head. Keep a level mind. Keep a level body.
Ain't no doubt, brother.
So hard to in this crazy world, but most definitely we all working towards it. You got to crawl before you walk, one step at a time.
One motherfucking
Facts.
step at a time.
Man,
Good night, my brothers.
good night, man.
Shout out to y'all out there, man. I hope y'all enjoyed today's show. I'm tired. I know I saw Ann out there. She saw I been was trying to shut down. She was like, damn. Shout out to all of my moderators. I couldn't do it without y'all. Shout out to Rod Kenny. Shout out to Ann, Jazzy Fox, Jay Analyze, LaShawn Lawrence, V.A. Gardner, Suso. Shout out to Kunsu and Team Osiris. Shout out to Vortex Media. Shout out to all of my Flat Earth channels out there that's doing their thing. To each and every last one of you. I'm scared to start calling names because if I miss a name, then somebody gonna be like, he ain't called mine. So shout out to all of y'all. And I guess I'm gonna do a video with some music and all of that and put all the Flat Earth channels on there in some kind of way and do some kind of, put all the channels in a link, and we'll do that like that, and we can play that at the end of every video or something, or at some point. But I love y'all. Shout out to Free Minded. Bruce Lee, if you want to debate, email me. Talk to Bro Sanchez at Yahoo. We could get it in. I would like to hear about this globe Earth. Shout out to Joshua Johnson, Daniel Smith. And if you still listening to me, shout out to you too. Y'all get some sleep as well. Flatter Chord Music, I see you. Teardrop Hall, I see you. Who else we got? Sean Helton. Malcolm James. Make sure y'all follow me on Facebook. And I'm always adding new friends because people unfriend me all the time. So I add new people. And I'll just go over there and follow me so you can look down my wall. Check a little bit about my family and see how I'm living. I love y'all, and I'm going to let y'all get out of here at this time. And as always, yeah, yo. Let me tell you something. Look, Pharaoh, quit talking about them aliens. Saw what happened to your big brother Elliot. Quit talking about them aliens. I'ma do you like your big brother Elliot. Flat power, that's what it is, bro. Been doing this true shit for years, bro. Pharaoh to an old king. Look, what's a young Pharaoh to an old king? He don't want beef, he want low main. He don't want beef, he want low main. And if you want that, then that's your thing. Right? What's a young Pharaoh to an old king? He ain't got enough protein. You feel me? So Pharaoh, quit talking about them aliens. You don't want this debate. You saw what I did to Elliot. Ain't that's what Sarah said he named Elliot? Said quit talking about them aliens. You don't want this work. You saw what I did to your big brother Elliot. Look, man. Shout out to young Pharaoh, Sarah Sutin. I'm down to have this discussion with these guys. Have a flat earth, globe earth discussion series. And we can exploit ourselves, young Pharaoh, Sarah Sutin. I got Netflix companies and movie companies want me to be part of documentary series. Guess what? I'm not doing it. For everybody who want to know if I'm going to take the movie deal or not, I'm not taking it. I don't trust them. But it's sad that I can't work with another so-called black man like Pharaoh or somebody who I disagree with. And we can make our own little docu-series, Flat Earth, Globe Earth, instead of debate discussion and exploit ourselves. You know, stuff like that what I be thinking about. Because that docu-series was going to have globalists and skeptics on there. And I wasn't going to be able to challenge them face to face, but I don't see how we can't just have our own little forums. We can all benefit from it, but it's just the fact that we get so emotional we can't agree to disagree. Now let me get on up out of here. I love y'all. Have a good night.